We're live.
Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Path of Paper. This is basically a kind of like a role-playing game, a D&D conversion for Path of Exile. And yeah, welcome to my players, Cute Dog, Amy, Ziggy, and Ziz. It's great to have all you guys here, as we kind of left you guys in a little bit of a pickle last time.
Yes, I can't talk because I'm dead.
A little bit of a pickle.
To put it mildly. So just before we start, what I think I want to do is, do you guys remember last session well enough to give a rough recap of what happened? What pops out to you guys?
Last thing I remember was my smoldering corpse bursting into fire and falling over and hitting the sands of the arena. So that's the last thing I remember.
The last thing I remember is that our ally and good friend Cirrus is about to unleash on Sarn.
Turns out Cirrus is not as nice a guy as you might have figured. That is definitely true. So just to give a very broad recap for people who might have not been here the first episode, our players woke up to find themselves sentenced to death in Sarn Arena, and they had to fight for their lives, and managed to fight successfully and kill pretty much everything threatening them. They then were sold off to a patron whose name is Mathil, who bought them for an exalted orb and decided to train them up a bit for their next fight in the arena. They chatted to some people in Sarn, got some flasks, got some gear, and then went into their next fight, which was against the conquerors themselves. Except this is a little bit back in time in Path of Exile. So these conquerors, they're just normal exiles, like they're normal exiles who are finding their way and are also imprisoned and fighting in Sarn Arena. So after a brief fight with some other exiles, Cirrus kind of betrayed them by attacking them unexpectedly with him and his conqueror buddies. And that's where we left off last time.
So here's the thing. Angry says they're just regular exiles, but he attacked us with a death beam. He did the death bomb.
Wait, Angry didn't give you a death bomb? Don't you have that too? We all have that. I'm just kidding.
Oh, sorry, I must have misplaced it.
There was a death
Angry,
beam involved. That's
can you turn up your volume 20%?
Turn down my volume 20%. Okay, it's a bit loud.
Up, not down.
Up.
Oh, up.
Besides, if we kill Sirius, we're the new Sirius. We're the conquerors of the Atlas.
I like your ambition.
Is that a bit better?
Yeah,
Not ready for this responsibility.
Yo, we're actually we would all our characters would fit into one as well. Like I'd be Drux, Ziggy would be Baron, Q-Tog would be the hunter that I can't pronounce the name, and you'd be Veritania. Like the characters really fit.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's it's pretty big deal.
Like imagine doing the warlord, and instead of Drux, you get Dan the Danman. Hell yeah!
Oh no.
I'm guessing if you do defeat the conquerors, there's not going to be much mercy left on the table for them.
Haven't made many friends at this point, I'm sure.
They did screw us over pretty hard because it was they seem like nice guys in town,
I
we're
agree.
basically we're getting third partied, right?
We are
We
getting
just
third-partied.
finished.
If
And
I was
our
the crowd,
HP's
I
not
would
too
take
hot.
them.
Yeah.
In fact,
They
you
said
hadn't
for-
even finished the fight with the original exiles. There's still one
Yeah.
remaining, Necromancer.
I know.
We
So
could
disgusting.
refresh the chat's memory. We are basically at half. Depies is down, and we have two fighters at half. Well, less than half HP, and I'm doing okay, but I'm not really the I can't really carry anything, so I'm just we're in trouble. We're in big trouble here.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
we
you guys
level
are in big
up.
trouble. I mean, Ziggy is down. He has no life at the moment. Just smoking on the ground.
Can we level up mid-fight?
Unfortunately
I
not.
demand a level.
I'm gonna be honest. This fight's not looking good for you guys, and there's a probably greater than 50% chance you're not gonna make it out of this one, but we'll see. Do your
Thanks, Jack.
best. You know,
Maybe
maybe
chat
chat
will
will save
save
you
us.
at the end.
Yeah, sure.
They do have the power.
Yeah.
let's not forget the role they played in this. Thanks.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. So
Yeah,
for
we're
those of
doing
you who don't know, at certain parts in the story, chat get to vote in like straw polls to help decide the course of the story. And I basically during this fight, chat was voting on whether something very bad was going to happen or if nothing bad was going to happen. And it was like a 54-46 split in favor of something bad happening. It was very close. But
wasn't
yeah,
that
chat
close?
voted death ultimately because they're dicks.
Mm,
Okay,
maybe
so
now. They'll take pity.
let's jump into it. I'll just re-narrate the scene of what happened last, and then good luck, have fun, guys. Hope you don't die. Basically, you guys were fighting, a couple of exiles. You'd taken down all of them except the last remaining one, this Necromancer over here. When out of nowhere, you hear the booming voice of Cirrus, the level 1 exile, as he says, "Die!" as a giant laser beam of swirling blackish death is fired towards one of you. So at this stage, I want all of you to roll initiative to decide where in the fight you will be acting. I've already rolled for my dudes.
Do I roll initiative even though I'm on the floor, face planted, on fire?
You can roll initiative, Ziggy, if and when you rejoin the combat. Assuming someone dribbles some floss juice on you, you can get up again.
Okay. I don't even
Yo,
get to roll initiative.
Yo, Angry, I got a question.
Keep that
I took
8.
I took Alchemist. Does that mean that 10 healing plus the threshold applies to other people too if I pour it into their mouths or just me?
Yes, it does apply to other people as well.
Oh,
Which is kind of
I
a big
like what
deal.
you're thinking.
Daniel gets 7. Calluna gets 9.
Oh,
5
did we
and I
do
got 7.
flasks? I didn't
And
do flasks.
poor Kappavian is sitting currently unconscious. So as just so you guys know, as the 5 exiles, the would-be future conquerors, as they turn around and attack you guys, the remaining Necromancer turns around to you guys and goes, "Hey, can I join you?"
Hell yeah!
She immediately, sensing, this is her best chance of survival, she whips around, one wand and shield at the ready as she starts summing up magic to attack the conquerors. Ziggy, you're welcome to control her on her initiative while you're down. So you got something to do. She knows Cold Snap and Ice Nova. So,
Oh, but I don't know what her stats are though.
I'll
Okay, but I'll do it rolls.
very quickly. That's all you just really need to know her damage. I'll tell you if she gets taken down or not.
All right.
Okay, so with that, it is Cirrus's turn to act. Cirrus, the unassuming exile, but his black ebony skin gleams in the light of the arena as he holds up his hands and blackish lightning starts swirling around him. It seems like he's building up an immense amount of power that he's going to unleash soon. And also he's charging up like an anime character. That's very important to me. So he's okay, so that's Cirrus's turn. He's charging up some nasty shit. Okay, next up it's Al. Al is hiding off in the corner here. You see him with a snake mask as he pulls out his bow, and as he draws an arrow, it turns into this greenish, blackish, poison-like substance that he unleashes. He fires it straight at Calluna.
We're so dead. Whose idea was it to speedrun Awakener?
I can't change the color for some reason. That's weird. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Calluna, a big blob of green gas appears around you. In fact, this gas is very, very thick, and it's difficult to see out of it. Just so you know, fire does burn the gas away. It's poisonous gas. Let's course the gas.
Does it also set me on fire?
No.
Yes.
It just burns the gas away harmlessly. It doesn't like explode. Okay, and with that, Al's gonna roll his damage. So it's 10 times 4, 3, and he does 27 points of physical damage to you, Calluna. Remember to minus your armor from that damage.
I think she's down no matter what.
Amy, join me in the sand.
Wow.
I might take a moment to figure this out. Yep, nope.
Oh no.
Are you down?
I'm down.
Yeah,
Oh,
she had 10 hit points.
Oh god. Okay, you guys are screwed.
No,
This is bad.
I
Okay.
believe.
I'll sensing victory is near, move forward a bit.
Oh, no.
Okay, next up it is the Necromancer, the surviving exile that you guys were fighting. Ziggy, what you gonna do with her?
She has zombies under control as well, right? Because I didn't blow them up
You
with a
killed
trap, I
them.
remember. No, I didn't. I didn't blow them up with a trap.
Yeah,
Remember my trap
I think
failed.
Amy killed them or something.
We killed them
One of you
all.
guys killed them.
Oh, you
Yeah,
killed the
we
zombies?
found out it was zombies. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. All right. What spells did you say she has?
She has Cold Snap and Ice Nova.
Okay. I like to
Cold Snap
to
gets a
imagine
single
that she would. Okay, so Flask are a minor action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to think she would like to maximize her chance at victory. So I can't control her, but she moves down to Calluna and pours some flask in her mouth.
Into the acid cloud.
Can she pour it at a distance?
No.
She probably wouldn't
Sorry.
move into the acid cloud then. All right.
Yeah,
I was
acid cloud bad.
trying not to be
mine.
biased, but nonetheless, she moves down to Kappavian and pours some juice in his mouth. Juice isn't
Not
up.
biased,
Is it
eh?
all good?
Just healing your own character, eh? Okay.
Not
see how it
biased
is.
at all.
Just healing my own character.
Dual
Or
wield
Calluna.
exiles now, Ziggy.
And then
Sitting
she
in the poison
sees-
gas.
She eyes off the cluster of 3 exiles, which is Cyrus and who's next to him? These logos are cool.
It's Cirrus, Drox, and Baran all standing together. Drox and Baran are currently holding up their shields and staff respectively, like defending Cirrus.
And she unleashes a massive fat cold snap on them all. Try and lock them down.
Unfortunately, healing other players is a major action. So if she's going to heal you with her flask, then she can't attack this round.
Oh no, I forgot about that. I like to imagine then she probably wouldn't have healed me, but maybe she moved over. So I'm gonna go back down to 0 HP. Is that all right?
I mean, why not just heal your character and get him back into the action?
All right. I'm just trying to think what she would do. You know, try not to metagame it.
Yeah,
I think we need some metagaming right now, Ziggy. All right.
All right.
I'm okay with a little
Fair
bit of metagame, but also like she does want to not die, and healing you guys up is a pretty good way of doing that. So.
Gotcha. Okay. So there's nothing else I can really do with a minor action, is there? She assumes a defensive posture.
She
She's
can
got a
block with
shield,
a
so she
shield.
can actually stand in front of you and defend you. It might mean you take less damage from AoE effects or something. So she stands up, holding her like sort of spirit shield as she sort of extends her bubble of energy shield in a sort of V-like shape, defending you. Go Calluna. Oh, Calluna's down. Ha,
Oh no.
Okay. Go Veritania. Veritania rushes towards Daniel as she raises up her hand as a book opens up in her hand, and suddenly a spike of ice appears underneath your feet and impales you.
Not big, just impales you. I'll roll initiative now as well.
And she does. Ow, I roll an 8 for 34 points of cold damage.
Undead.
Jesus.
Angry.
Oh no! It's happening!
Sorry, we got this. We'll just juggle life last year, so we'll be okay.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Wait, don't you have big resist?
Nope, only for armor.
He's got big armor, but not big resist. This is bad, guys. This is real bad. Okay, Harold, you need to turn this around, man.
All right. So I can see things other people cannot see. My perception is amazing. I look through the poison cloud, and I would like to see if there's a way where I could meander over and hold my breath long enough to pour the flask in Calluna's mouth. Without taking damage, this is. Without taking damage. That's the perceptive part. because I could walk in there. I'm my constitution is very high, right? I'm like I'm ready, but like I want to do it without hurting myself. I'm like, can I hold my breath long enough to do an effective healing on Calluna without taking any?
Look, it's caustic acid, so technically holding your breath doesn't do anything. But the caustic damage only happens at the start of Al's turn. So if you can get in and out of the cloud before his turn, you don't take any damage. Now, how about this? I will allow you to rush into the cloud and drag Calluna out if you succeed at an athletics check to be fast enough.
Ooh. Okay. Let me see my athletics.
I'm really
Ooh,
tiny. You've got this. I believe in you.
So roll
I-
athletics.
okay.
Good luck, have fun. If you roll very badly, you trip and fall into the poisonous cloud.
Oh, I got
Yes,
eight.
I'm
I got
master
eight.
this game master.
I would
You
have
rolled an
plus
eight.
2, but I don't have plus 2 because I have a debuff on me. But I got 8.
Oh yeah, you've got heavy chest armor. That slows you down a bit. But you needed a 7, so you beat the requirement by 1. So
You needed a
Harold, you
7.
rush off into the poison cloud heroically, holding your breath, and then you manage to pull Calluna out of the cloud with you, and then you proceed to pour some life flask juice on her, and Calluna, your eyes open as you're once again awake.
And that's gonna be a full heal, Calluna, because I am skilled in the art of healing with the flask set.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Yes,
spec into
yes.
flask healing, would you believe?
And your ES comes up too.
Yeah,
Does it
when
then
you are
come up as half
revived,
or full?
full. So once you're revived from a potion, your ES goes to full.
So that was my major action. I pulled her out. I poured the flask. Am I able to use my perception on the conquerors to read the aura of who may or may not be the weak?
Who may or may not be the.
Who may or may not be like the weakest conqueror, perhaps?
Okay, you can go for it. Yeah, make a
Yes,
perception roll. You can do that as your minor action, no problem. Okay, you roll a 4 plus 6. Wow, your perception is very good. And with a total of 10, it's easy to see, sort of analyzing their auras, that Al and Veritania are definitely the most fragile of these 5 exiles. Drax and Baran are the toughest. Cirrus is kind of in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
I'll yell that out to my teammates. Hey, get the girl and get the girl first.
Okay,
and
go
the hunter guy.
Kappavian. It is your turn to go as you
Kappavian does-
slowly rise to your feet. Your wounds healing
No,
up.
I don't slowly rise. I do a martial arts kick stand up thing where you do that, like kick your feet out and jump up. And as I do it, I'll zoom as my
Oh,
bubble
I
of
like it.
shield restores itself. Oh! I found out a strategy, by the way. This is my build. I die and then I get back up, and then my energy shield comes back. I'm gonna have many scars. It's the best way to restore my energy shield.
pretty good way.
I'm like to Harold. I'm like, hold on, Forks. I'm like to Harold. I'm like, I can AOE the group, or I can try and pin down Alhazman. What do you reckon?
What if what do you think would do more damage? Because we know that the
total damage
Alhazman and
would
the
be AOE.
girl, yeah, but the girl and the Alhazman, they're pretty weak, huh?
All right, I'm gonna
You do what you
I'm
want.
gonna base it on my perception. I'm gonna sorry, on your perception roll. I'm gonna base it on the perception roll. I am gonna reach under my cloak and whip out a bear trap.
Nice.
I'm gonna launch it at Alhazman. Ooh. I wish it was melee, but what can you do? Okay. Rolling bear trap. Where the hell's my rolls? So that's that has 10 bonus damage, right? Yeah, 10 bonus damage.
And it slows him down.
Yes. 1d10 times 4 plus 10. I mean, if I don't one-shot him here, I'm going to be disappointed. 7.
You roll a
38
7,
points of damage.
38 points of physical damage.
I don't know if that's high damage.
That is just enough to take him down, actually. He has actually pretty decent armor, but he only has 20 HP. So, Kappavian, do you want to aim for the head or the feet, so to speak?
I'm
You
pretty
know
sure
what I
I
mean.
lobbed this over the head of my allies and it landed on his face.
Well, describe your horrific bear trap kill.
The bear trap hits, bounces a little bit, the trigger plate snaps, and it goes whoosh, just as it falls to the ground with a nicely rolled up scroll of face in the bear trap. That's what happens.
Oh,
You
that's
hear a sickening
gross.
crack,
I'm like,
and Al is no more. He is very much dead.
ugh,
Sorry, Al.
ugh. And then I
Also, you can
gulp
gain 4
minor
flash
action.
charges.
Oh, pog. All right, and then I gulp a quick sip of the HP. Sorry, I'd heal someone else, but major action, minor action. What can you do?
Yeah. Daniel, the only Daniel, you're lying, moldering in the ground, ice wrapped around you. Veritania staring at your buddy with a contemptuous smile on her face. Go, Bran! Bran's standing in front of Cirrus. Shield, sorry, actually, is he? No, he's using a staff. Staff extended as he's protecting him. He then raises his staff, etching a symbol in the air that appears above the forehead of Harold.
Oh no.
I've heard of this.
What's this?
That's no good, dude.
Oh, where?
Ooh, what's this?
It was a 1!
Oh!
So he actually fails completely.
What?
He tries to etch the symbol and manages to mess up the magic as the Stormbrand fades away to nothingness.
Ooh, almost had a heart
Dread.
attack.
Oh, sorry,
I thought they would have.
Ziggy, do you want to move on your turn?
No, I was content to hide behind my shield bearer at the moment, seeing that she's casting a protective bubble around us.
Cool, sounds good. Okay, it is Drux's turn. He decides to stop defending Cirrus as he rushes forward. The shield extended. He's holding a spear behind him. He really looks like a badass Roman soldier. He leaps in the air, swinging as hard as he can at the Necromancer, shouting, "Weight of law!" He rolls a 2 for only 14 points of damage. It's actually kind of pathetic.
It goes both ways.
His blow lightly bounces off the energy shield of the Necromancer and doesn't really do very much. It looks like for once in your lives during this fight, luck is starting to turn around just a little bit for you guys.
Yay! Oh my god.
But as I say that, it is now Cirrus's turn. Cirrus was channeling up a huge amount of blackish, reddish electrical power. And now it seems that he's reached the apex of it as he then looks at one of you. He's going to look at... Okay, I'm just going to do this randomly. The 4 remaining dudes.
Mighty threatening right now, come on.
Can I yell, hey? Hey!
Well, I did randomly choose you, Harold, so
Oh, nice.
I don't know whether it's you shouting out or pure chance. But Cirrus does look at you, and then he extends his hand and says, "Die!" As a huge beam of blackish red lightning shoots out from his hand and shoots directly at your chest.
Ooh. It's gonna miss, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, he does double damage with this beam, so whatever I get is double. He does 44 points of lightning damage. Die. Are you down?
And he did.
Let's see. I have I have 10 resist. Okay.
Oh, does it double dip on the resist? Because it's doubled? 2 hits?
Resist is not doubled.
Okay. So 40 what?
44.
44 points of lightning damage.
34 points of lightning. Oh, I'm down.
44.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Harold screams as he collapses to the ground as the mighty beam cuts him down in a single swift strike. Cirrus laughs. How boring and small. Go Necromancer. You have Drux in your face. Ziggy, you want to carry on controlling the Necromancer, or shall I?
I feel like you should control the Necromancer.
What about Ziz? He's down.
Ziz is down, yeah. He is currently down. Two of you are down, actually. I mean, Al is dead, but yeah, this is going to be a close one for sure. The Necromancer, she's going to continue to protect you, Kappavian, with her shield. But what she does is she raises her hand as a giant spike of ice appears under Veritania. Oh, she's engaged by Drox. She can't do that. She has to attack Drox. So she's going to raise her hand, and a spike of ice is going to appear under Drox and try and impale him. For 34 points of cold damage.
Nice.
And Drox is heavily armored, but he doesn't have a lot of resistance. So the spike slams into him. He is now chilled, which means all attacks against him gets +1 crit. He can no longer engage enemies, and his speed is reduced quite significantly. Drox falls to his knees as the ice from the cold snap washes over him. Like he's got a large hole in his stomach, and he seems like he's on his last legs. The Necromancer, whose name you do not yet know, smiles and gives a nod to you, Kappavian. Calluna, you're up, I think.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Was Harold still kind of... Could I grab the flask that makes healing faster from him? I know it doesn't have any charges yet.
It's not
but
the
if it
flask,
does.
it's his own character's skill at using flasks that feels more. Yeah. It's actually a keystone that he took.
How many people can the Necromancer defend with her shield?
Only one.
Ah, dang.
Get behind the NPC! Protect us!
We all hide. Hour.
This is a really hard call, but can I cross my daggers and defend Harold?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm going to shove my life flask all over him. I guess I don't have to put it in my mouth.
Harold, you're up, Harold. You can heal your threshold as you probably slowly get back up to your feet. Though I'm sure the flask juice is getting lower and lower.
Shield wall.
Right. And then daggers go up. Into defensive stance.
Veritania rushes forward as she starts channeling icy power around her. She leaps in the air as another spike of ice, this time descending from the sky, goes flying straight towards the poor Necromancer. She rolls a 2, so also rolling like crap today. For only 16 points of damage, because the Necromancer has quite high resistance, her energy shield flashes briefly, but it does very little damage. Nice. Go, Harold!
I'm back up.
You're back up.
All right.
Your hatred aura is coming.
All right. I yell at Drox to say, "Take this, but you're a bully. I don't like bullies." I whip out my wand, and you did say he looked like he was not doing so hot.
Nah, he's very hurt.
Yeah. I'm a wind up a power siphon and just.
Okay. As long as you don't roll a 1, this is a kill.
Don't roll a 1.
Sure thing, buddy. It's a sure thing.
Because Power Siphon has a culling strike to it, so if it hits an enemy with 25% HP or less, they just die.
I got him.
Yeah, a 6 is good enough. Describe your kill as you rip out the soul of Baran.
I'm like,
Drox, right? Not Baran.
You hurt my friends! And then I launch it like from the wand, and then it's a giant beam, and it like the hole in the middle of them just starts expanding, and it just disintegrates, and then the blue ball of energy goes whoosh into my body.
Just so you know, you can consume a power charge on your turn, Harold, to increase your chance to crit and crit damage.
Oh, so I have this for the rest of the fight.
Yes, the power charge will last until the end of the fight.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Okay, Kappavian, it is your turn to go as you're hiding behind the shield of the Necromancer.
I ask who has flask charges.
I do.
What, you have flask charges on you? Oh, can I yoink a flask from someone who's downed and feed it to them? That seems practical.
Oh, sorry. You gain Harold. You gain 4 flask charges because you clicked.
I'm full then. Nice.
Okay, I'm at 2.
What?
Ziggy had a technical question, Angry.
Yeah, can you whip out a downed person's flask and feed it to him?
Yeah,
Give him
that's
a
not a
little.
problem. No problem.
All right. I yell, I'm making a break for it. I was like, run out from cover and run over to the Daniel Danman. I say, here you go, buddy. Suckle on this. And then I pick up his flask and gently pour it into his mouth. And I'm like, now go get him, lad. Go get him, big boy.
Pancakes? Pancakes where? Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Daniel is back. And very fittingly, it is Daniel's turn. Go for it.
All right. Can I cleave both of them from here?
So you can cleave both of them, but Baran is defending Cirrus. So unless you beat Baran on an athletics or maneuver check, you'll only do half damage to Cirrus.
Okay, that's fine.
So do you want to make an athletics or maneuver check now?
Yes. It's just one.
I'll heal you to half. By the way, Daniel Danman. You're at 26
9.
life.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Ooh.
Let me roll for Baran. Baran rolls a 2 for a total of 4. So you basically, as you rush forward, he brings up his shield to defend Cirrus, and you just leap right over it in the air with a mighty cleave, as you can hit both of them for full damage.
Okay. Let me make sure I don't fuck this up. 1d10. 1d10. And the hatred's still up too, right?
Yep.
Let's see.
For additional 2
1d10
damage.
multiplied by my 4 wham. My damage is plus 5. Does that sound low? 3 plus 2? No, that sounds right.
Yeah, most of your damage comes from wham.
Plus 3 plus 2. What was the hatred damage?
Plus 2. So you'll get 4 damage from your axe, 2 damage from hatred, and I think 3 damage from the magic modifier on your axe.
And then 3 damage from cleave.
4 damage from cleave.
Oh, oops. Here we go. Let's go. Come on, roll a 10.
Good luck.
Oh!
Roll an
Pretty
8.
good.
Oh!
Wow.
Daniel!
43 points of damage. As your axe slices Baran in half, and as it hits Cirrus, his eyes widen and he's like, please, spare me. Think of what we can do
I kill him
together."
instantly. He's dead. There's no
I thought
hesitation.
so. He tried.
I've seen
Daniel, describe your
007.
double kill.
Huh?
Describe your double kill.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So I slice so hard into Baran that he gets pushed into Cirrus. And then I slice into him and just they start joining together because they're basically like melting, right? Because they're turning into fire, right? They just melt because I have Herald of Ash as well. So they're just melting. Yeah.
You made a wax sculpture.
Yeah.
A horrific
Explosion
wax
of
sculpture.
fire.
So
Bodies flop to the ground.
how does
You
my
hear
life leech work
Veritania
now?
Screaming, no!
How
As
does
you
the
just
leech work?
butcher
Is
them.
it per enemy hit or just 7 each?
So,
Right.
it's 7 each.
Okay.
So, turns out this fight went pretty well for you guys in the end. I really thought you're going to lose this. It was looking really bad. Only Veritania remains.
8.
And without needing to really do the rolls and stuff, it's pretty clear that you can overpower her and defeat her. So we'll end combat there. Congratulations.
Yes.
As the crowd roars your names, screaming, do you want to kill Veritania or just let her spare her life? It's your choice.
She's got a purty mouth.
Surrender. Surrender, witch, and join us. Or they'll get another kill. I'm indicating the crowd.
So you're going to
Is she
spare her?
interested? Is she interested in joining us?
Veritania, she looks at you,
We can have her
kind
first.
of narrows her eyes, and she's like, you just butchered my friends, but I will do what I need to do to survive.
Yeah, she will.
Noses. No. No.
Noses.
Dad says no. No.
Hell
I will
yeah!
kill her right
So
now.
it's,
Is this going to continue? Because I will kill her.
So this girl ain't in any real danger. It's just the implication.
I love you. I love
She's
always
not
sunny.
I yelled at very tight. You're not really in any danger, but it's the implication.
My favorite TV show.
The Necromancer lady who ended up fighting with you guys, and I argue was pretty instrumental in helping you guys get out of that one. She does a small, sort of somewhat sarcastic bow and goes, by the by, my name's Letitia. A pleasure to meet all of you. I guess we're friends now?
Yes.
Oh, she was great.
As good as any.
Poor conquerors, they're dead. They're dead.
I did not
I
think we
had
were gonna
plans
survive
for it.
that.
I had great plans.
I'd like to loot Al, please. Does he have any
Okay, you
ghillie orbs?
guys, while the crowd is cheering, you guys rush over to the bodies and start picking up loot, except for Ziz, because Ziz is eating, so he's too busy eating to get any loot.
That's not fair. I want breakfast.
Lol.
Okay, let me show you guys the loot. The first piece. Okay, I'll be honest. I randomly generate all my loot, but it looks like I specially generated this item for Ziggy. But I swear it was completely random.
Wink. Your payment's in the mail.
Yeah. Thanks for the free sub to your channel. This is a coral amulet that adds 10 to life as its implicit modifier, and it also gives a 1d6 to artifice.
Oh,
And it's a rare amulet, sorry. And it also gives 1d10 times 2 life.
Oh,
wow.
So, at least I know
Roll
someone
now.
who might be
Tanky.
very interested in that item.
Sensing this object's power, I'm like, bags. Can I roll it?
Okay, yeah, you can do the rolls for it.
Pog.
Kind of
Artifice?
important
4.
rolls.
Not bad. Not bad.
Oh, +4 to artifice. How much
Oh.
life does it add?
1d10 times 2. Oh, yes.
Come on. Nice.
3. 6 life. Sick.
That's
Just
not
like my
bad.
other gear.
6 life.
That's still a lot,
Could be
though.
the difference, between life and death at some point in your character's career.
Yeah, it's
But the
16
+4 artifice is very, very nice. Randomly rolled, I swear. Okay. Next up, there is just a magic wand, nothing too special. It adds 1 wham, like all wands do, and it increases the duration of any threshold effect you do, like freeze, chill, shock, ignite by 1 turn. If
He
anyone's
needs to roll for
interested.
signature.
Oh yes, thank you. Ziggy, if you can roll 1d10 to see if you get a signature mod.
True, thank you. 1d... Wasn't it 100? 1d 100?
The 1d10.
Is 1d10? All right.
Need to roll 10.
3.
Roll a 3. No one's rolled a signature item yet. We'll see how that continues. Okay, does anyone want the wand?
I kind of want the wand because
Okay, go for it.
I only
It's
have, I
yours.
have one. Yeah, I only have one wand. So I got 2 wands. Nice. There's no
Give
roll
him
on
the
this,
wand.
or can I roll signature mod?
Roll signature mod, yeah, 1d10.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm
You
twinked out. I'm
nailed it,
twinking.
beast.
He did it.
Headhunter.
Okay, I want you to make another d10 roll. We're going to see what signature mod it is. Okay, Doug,
Oh.
just make a d10 roll.
Oh no, I failed. I'm so bad at this.
Hey, you rolled a 1. So, write this down.
Mhm.
I'll also paste it in roll d20. Your item gains the ghost ability. As a minor action, you and any gear you're holding can turn into a ghost, passing through solid and organic matter. However, soul energy, such as magical wards and organic matter, can stop you normally. Every turn past the first turn, roll a d10. On a result of 1, you materialize. If you're on solid matter, you are shunted to the nearest occupiable space, taking half of your threshold and damage for every 5 meters traveled. While in ghost form, you are lucky with stealth rolls in shadowy areas or at night.
Wow.
That's illegal.
Nice.
So yeah, you can like run through walls and
Wow.
stuff. essentially, with it.
Wow.
Seems relevant.
Minor action, huh?
And you can use it as much as you want. Just
Oh my
be
god.
a bit careful about materializing in the middle of solid matter. You could die. If you're, so yeah, just
Literally
be a bit
no
careful.
clipping.
So yeah, just make a note on your character sheet that your item has a signature mod and that it is Ghost. Okay. So one more just generic kind of item. It is a magic ring, a PoE ring. So it's +2 mana innately, and then it has a 1d10 times 2 life modifier. Is anyone interested?
I don't really use mana. Calluna, you need mana, right?
I do, but I'm wondering if Kappavian needs it more than me at the moment. How do you feel about that, Kappavian?
Did it have anything else? Sorry, what was it? It was a power ring with
2 mana
With life.
and 1d10 times 2 life.
looking at our life sheets, you might want the extra life. Or honestly, Harold Lee is also probably the squishiest, actually. He's all
Didn't he already
DPS.
have a life ring?
Yeah, but it only added. It was like 10
He
life
went from
and
20 to 30.
Yeah, you rolled pretty badly.
Dude's a
Okay,
squish.
you should definitely roll this one again. Maybe you'll get another fancy item.
You can wear 2 rings as well.
Mm.
So.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd use mana because I'm gonna be, supporting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You like
okay, that's
helping
fine.
your friends. Okay, make a 1d10 roll, cute dog. That's a
Oh
2.
my god.
plus 4 life, I'm afraid. But it also gives you that +2 mana. Just make a d10 roll to see if the item is signature. If you get 2 signature items, I'm
nope.
gonna allow.
Okay.
Not a signature item. Okay. What's
Okay.
that, you say, as you look carefully at Cyrus's corpse? There appear to be a pair of very beautiful slippers glittering on his feet.
Take his shoes.
Would you say they're
They seem very,
wonderful?
very special, in fact.
It could be a
Wanderlust.
trap. I wonder.
It is Wanderlust.
It's on the list.
They are Wanderlust. They're a pair of cloth unique boots. They increase speed by 2. They make you immune to chill. Increase your mana by 2, and all your rolls for the survival skill become lucky, and you always know the direction of north. Wanderlust know how to look after their wearer. So who's gonna get the first unique item of Path of Paper?
That's a good question.
I hate to. Well, no, you know what? This might be helpful for me, but maybe if I use it for a little while and it doesn't turn out, I'll happily pass them off to someone else. I've got some ideas, team. But
Take
if
'em.
they don't work
Yeah.
out,
Yeah, go
then
for it. I don't
Cheers.
sweet.
I have
Now,
no objections.
I'm giving you guys a lot of loot in this fight. Firstly, it's because you were fighting a lot of people, also fairly powerful people. But also, I really expected you guys to die in this fight. I'll be honest. I'm just rewarding you. 'cause
I
it's
wasn't
good
expecting us to
Nice.
die. I'm like very surprised.
So
Yeah,
as you look
snowballed
over
upwards.
at Baran's corpse, you notice a strange-looking staff covered in thorns with a blood red rose at the top.
Oh.
It is.
What?
It
Wait,
is
is
called
it?
Bloodthorn. So I didn't paste properly.
No, it's not fair.
Bloodthorn can block attacks
God.
on rolls of 3 or lower. Whenever you successfully block, you reflect 15 physical damage to the attacker. Whenever you block, enemies are cursed with vulnerability, which allows you to pierce armor by ignoring half of the armor total for damage.
Wow.
And it says this staff is covered in countless thorns. It is dangerous to anyone but the wielder. An intricate rose is carved into the top of the staff. From a glance, it looks like the top of the staff and the rose have been painted red. In reality, the bloodthorn feeds on the blood of its enemies and has absorbed the vibrant red coloring from it. As a result, blood will occasionally drip from the staff.
Ooh. Gruesome.
Oh, and it gives 2 bonus wham on top of the 3 wham that a 2-handed staff gives. So lots and lots of wham.
I don't need it. I'm a wand user.
Sorry.
No one's interested. Oh my
No,
god.
I am. Can I have like my daggers on me and still use this? Oh,
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
So, guys, I'm
You,
taking
you
all
want
the
both
shinies.
uniques, I understand.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it seems
Sparkle.
like it could be a good item for Daniel Danman, but it also doesn't seem like his style.
Yeah, it's also
I
not
look at his
elite.
facial expression.
Like the leech. I don't know.
Ah, yeah, you got your big axe. I
It's
forgot about
mana
that.
leech too, so I have infinite attacks in a fight. Like I never have to worry about mana with my axe. Like that's pretty nice.
That's a good axe. That's a good axe.
That's
Can
true.
So wait, would I have
Harold use-
6? Wait, I actually did more damage in that fight. I have 5 WAM, not 4.
Oh,
Spicy. It was enough.
Yeah.
it was enough. With that roll, you did, it was more than enough.
I look well. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm awkwardly holding a sword that I have like no business using, just dragging it along.
So would
Kappavian, you should totally have my daggers.
would I have
say
7
That would be
WAM?
acceptable.
Okay, we'll do that. So, oh dear. So Amy's character gives Kappavian her daggers and takes the staff. Is that okay? Does that work?
Wait, I'm trying
Sounds
to
good.
work it
Just
out.
update your
Would I have 7 WAM if I had that staff?
Yeah, you would have a lot of wham if you had that staff, says. Yes, I would have a lot of wham. You would do the most damage. You'd be the best exile in the universe.
All right, so I take Amy's daggers. What are the stats on daggers? They're just plain ones, right?
Oh yeah. So the daggers they each add 1 wham. I assume you dual wielding them, which gives you +1 block, so you block on a 2. And they increase your crit by 1, so you'll crit on a 9 and a 10 instead of just 10. Also, one of the daggers has 1 mana leech, for what it's worth. It is a magic dagger.
It only works
And
with
Amy,
attacks,
you've got
right?
the Bloodthorn now. Gunk, big ass, badass staff. And so remember, just don't forget that the staff innately has 3 wham, and then the Bloodthorn has another 2 wham on top of that for 5 bonus wham. Does that make sense? Wonderful. Okay, so 2 unique items and a pile of loot later. You guys are finished plundering the dead would-be conquerors after successfully winning your arena fight. You see Dominus sitting on his throne above San Arena, looking deeply disappointed. It seems he had a personal stake in the conquerors. And despite the crowd going wild and celebrating your guys' victory, Dominus himself does not look happy. But reluctantly, he gives a nod as he raises his hand and goes, "To our victors, the spoils," he says, as he tosses a handful of transmutation orbs. A total of 6 go clattering onto the ground of the arena, and he says, "Your reward for a fight well won."
Oh boo, oh boo, oh boo.
Oh boo. So I don't know. I think Amy, you're keeping track of the party loot, right? So you can write down 6 transmutation orbs. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong about that. And with that, you notice it seems to be the end of the games for today as the crowd starts leaving the arena. The blackguards come sauntering up to you and shackle you once again with those sort of mana shackles that prevent you from using your mana. And you are free to wander around San once again as you wish. Your day's battles are over.
Yay, we lived.
Yeah, you guys actually lived. I'm really surprised. I rolled like ass.
way.
Okay, I rolled like 2 1s and 2 2s or something, and you guys rolled pretty good. So
as we're resting, do we recover our life, our health?
all your life and energy shield will be regenerated by the waypoint that you have easy access to in San. So you guys all go up to full energy shield and life and mana. And yeah. Life is good for you guys.
Yay.
So, just a quick reminder of what is in San. There's a couple of personalities. There's Clarissa, redhead woman who seems to be skilled in artifice. Tolman, her lover. Grigor, who is a strange man wrapped in black tattoos and a black cloak. There's Marmoa Patua, who is a tall, proud Karui woman and warrior. There's Hagen, who is a sort of smuggler / trader. And yeah, that's like sort of the main sort of personalities that inhabit Zaan. There's also some of the exiles, like there's Lily, there's Mods, there's Rise, there's Mathel, who's your trainer, and there's also Piety and Atiri, the Piety, Atiri, and Dominus.
Clarissa's there, right?
If you want to... Sorry?
Clarissa's there, right?
Yeah, Rise is living in Zaan. You see him like currently, you know, lying in a hammock.
No, Clarissa.
Kind of in the edge of town, hands up. He's basically dressed like a really wealthy trader. You know, he's got like tons of jewelry and like a nose ring and like he's got like a pouch of gold and stuff, and he's just kind of like lying in his hammock, relaxing at the moment.
But Clarissa is in town, right?
Clarissa is in town, yes.
Okay, sweet. I want to talk to Clarissa.
Actually, as you go up to chat to Clarissa, I'm just going to assume all of you are walking together at this stage. You notice a wild and panicked look in her eyes, and you realize that Tolman is missing. As she comes running up to you guys, she goes, Tolman is gone. Tolman is gone. I don't know what to do.
Well, where do you think he went?
I don't know where he's gone. I suspect I know who took him.
Did he have any enemies?
It's more like the enemies I had. I feel like this is a bit of a snipe at me, honestly. Piety. People in Zaan have been going missing the past few days. During the night. And Piety leaves Zaan at night to do who God knows what. I suspect it's her that took him.
Well, you should probably try to find him back.
To do that, Danman, we need to take back the city.
Hell yeah!
You're
But
with
what
me
about
on
the
this one.
Blackguard?
Well, I came here to ask if I could have a ring from you. And if there was
She kinda
anything
like-
that you needed help with.
She gestures you guys into a sort of huddle, and she's like, look, I know we had a bit of a rough start, but I need to rescue Tolman, and the only way I can do this is if we get free. So if you're willing to help me, we can get as many allies as possible, and we can break free, kill the bloody blackguards, and choose our own destinies. Doesn't that
Hell
sound good to you?
yeah! But do you have a ring I could have?
She looks at you. No, I don't have a ring you have.
No, a ring I
She's
could
wearing
have.
2 rings, by the way.
What?
She's wearing 2 rings.
Because I really wanted to craft myself a better ring, and that would really help me fight and kill Dominus.
Look,
Wait, can I do
I don't have
persuasion?
much. I have bits of odds and ends, some crafting gear, but I really don't have much, I'm afraid. Anything I do have, I'm more than willing to give to you if you're willing to help us all break free. You guys are clearly powerful. You've won several fights in the arena now. I mean, I believe we can do this if we work together.
Okay, if we're going to be working together, what sort of plans do you have in place to make this successful and make sure we're not all butchered?
My current thinking is that we attack at night, because Piety will be leaving Zaan at nighttime, so she won't be here to add into the fight.
Okay,
Is there any
and
more
by
detail to
we,
that plan?
who do you
I like
mean?
to interject. I go, hey guys, watch this, and then I go, woo, and then I sink into the ground, and then I appear back like I sink into the ground. I go forward a couple meters, and I come back out on another place on the ground. Like, hey guys. Didn't expect that, huh?
Hell yeah!
Kill him. He's become a
Do we
demon.
not have our shackles on?
Oh
Or
wait,
can he do that
wait,
without-
I can do that. Doesn't cost mana. That's just a minor. Like I'm just chilling around,
That's
just
true.
showing off.
Pretty sure it works with the shackle.
Technically, it doesn't cost mana, so I guess I'll allow it.
And
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
so
mana
I
binding shackles.
like notice I go, what do you think about that, huh? What do you think about that?
Wait,
Wait,
As
can
wide,
you-
we could definitely make use of that to break free. That's incredible. I've never seen that kind of thing before. She looks truly
Wait.
astounded.
Angry. Do we level up?
Yes.
All
right.
Let's finish this conversation with
up on the
Clarissa,
break.
and then we can level.
Yes.
Do you have
okay,
any other allies? Sorry, Zeke.
No, yes.
Look,
good
I'll be
question.
honest. She says, I haven't made that many friends in San, and
You were kind of rude
you
to me
could
when I
say
first
I'm a
met
bit
you.
of an abrasive character. She says, with a smile, as you might have remembered from our earlier conversations. I get
Yes.
excited. She says. So look,
It's
maybe you
unsurprising.
guys need to do the talking and convince people to join our cause.
Hmm.
All right.
But I'm with
But-
you. I'll fight to the death.
All right.
Okay,
In
but
that case,
other people will want more than death. Do you have any other resources or plans that you can give to these people? Some sort of hope?
well, on that topic, do you know of any ways that we could get these off our shackles? They will restrict our abilities to rise up, as you put it.
You're an
Quite a bit.
artificer yourself, aren't you, Kappavian?
Indeed. Most, quite. Yes, rather.
I'm sure if you and I put our heads
Indubitably.
together, we can come up with a way to fashion a key to unlock these shackles.
I shamble up to her and place my head against hers.
She kind of like takes a step back and she's like,
Oh,
You?
I see. Figment of speech. Indeed. Carry on.
well, at least you're learning, she says, shaking her head. You're such a creep, Ziggy.
Look creepy.
She kind of shows you to her dwelling, which you notice there's all kinds of odds and ends, bits of metal. There's plenty of material here to do some artificing and maybe make some keys for the shackles.
All right. I shamble into the tent and get to work immediately. Just like I'd leave the conversation mid sentence and start working.
Cool. So look, just as a game master, I'm going to explain to you. Basically, if you guys are interested in breaking free, you guys are going to need to come up with a plan and like when you're going to do it and stuff. Clarissa's happy to help you. Every person you get, every ally you get that's going to help you escape is going to make your fights easier. Essentially, they will fade in the background fighting their own people, and you guys will have an easier time of it. The less people you get to help you, the harder the fights will be. So that's just so you guys know. I think maybe having a discussion as a group about what your goals are, like what you want to do as a team, might be useful. Like maybe you guys want to work with Dominus, like maybe you want to join him and work with the Blackguards.
I was thinking we could like turn all these people into Dominus and get them killed. That sounds far more interesting.
Maybe you think escaping is too risky and you just want to carry on fighting fights in the arena and maybe win your freedom the old-fashioned way. Like there's plenty of choices here for you guys, and like I think you need to decide as a group what you want to do. Whether you even want to escape. I mean, you could just go to Dominus right now and be like, hey, this woman Clarissa's trying to escape, just, kill her. And he'll probably be very thankful.
We could do even better, though. We could say, we could wait, rally everyone together, get them in one room, as like, the rebellion, tell Dominus, and then he can take out all the mutineers in the same turn.
That's dark, damn man. That's dark. These people they're friends.
What?
That's real dark, man.
But
That's
think about the
real dark.
rewards we could get.
Think of
Well, we haven't even talked to Domino's yet.
He seems like a straight shooter. He's blue. That's a good color.
He's not a straight shooter. Look, he's like keeping all of the rewards to himself. He's because I'm just gonna like hold the bag of transmutes. He's giving us like sultanas when sitting on a throne.
And remember, he didn't look happy that we killed the Cyrus and the boys and the boys because of the girl soul.
Exactly. Those were clearly his boys. Now, well, he needs new boys.
Mr. Danielson Danman, I believe this will speak to you the most. I don't think Dominus is interested in any one arena combatant becoming too powerful because they present a threat to him. So I'm sure your objective is to become very powerful and to become the most powerful Daniel, right?
Hell yeah.
He won't let you be the most powerful Daniel.
No.
There's probably a Daniel who works for him, and he'll want him to be the most powerful Daniel.
Do you know what I heard?
About it.
I heard that Dominus's middle name is actually Daniel.
I heard that too.
True. Yeah, true.
There can be only one.
We're speaking to him on a fundamental level now.
I mean, also Dominus was the person who exiled you in the first place. Like he was the one in Oriath who sentenced you and put you on a slave ship.
I don't think that's a
To be sent
convincing
over to
argument. I think
Rekwas.
we spoke to him much better.
Yeah. I
spoke
mean,
to his
just to throw that out as a point. But so as a group, like, what do you guys want to do next? Like, what is your goal?
Break free.
Yeah,
Break free.
either break free or seize entire control of Zan for ourselves.
We should pick the right moment though. I think we make all possible preparations, rally some people to our cause, perhaps even find out who we're fighting in the arena next and get them on our side, and then stage a daring coup during the games with
during the
our
games?
supposed opponents. And what I
Oh,
could,
that would
if
be
I could
dramatic.
manage to successfully fashion keys, we could distribute them and have everyone escape at the same time. The Blackguards would never expect everyone to escape at the same time. They're probably used to people escaping one by one.
Well, how about killing that Dominus fellow while he's sleeping?
That could work, yes. That could work. Also, additionally.
It would take a lot of effort to get to him while he's sleeping. We would definitely need some friends. Dan, do you see anyone in town that you're, I don't know, vibing with? Might want to go talk to, bring to our side. I know Harold's, like, everyone's a fan of Harold. I was thinking we could split up the community engagement side of things. No? Neither of you have any friends in town?
I have no friends.
Kappavian is not going to help.
Harold is
How
my
about
friend.
this? Let's take a quick break.
Mm.
Then we'll level up, and then we can continue with
Alright.
the plan. The plan to escape. Maybe you
will
can talk
sounds
to
like
some
a
people
plan.
in town and see what resources you have available. So, guys, we'll be right back in about 4 or 5 minutes. And yeah, when we get back, we're going to continue with a plan to escape and hopefully retake Zan. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Path of Paper. The players have just been trying to hatch a plan to see if they can overthrow the Blackguards and San and take control for themselves. But first things first, we have two things we need to do. The first is battle scars, reminded by Cithariel. Thank you, Cithariel. We'll just go through them one by one. Daniel Danman, you were impaled by Vatriana's ice spear thing. So, what is your battle scar for being taken down?
I get a tramp stamp because she like impaled me. The eyes come out of the ground, so like, you know, my lower spine is just like a circular scar.
Beautiful. If you could please write that down. Harold Lee, you have a dramatic battle scar because you were death beamed by Cirrus himself.
Yes, it hit me in the chest. So I was like, when it hit me, it felt like I was having a heart attack. So I grabbed my chest, and so my hand like blocked some of the beam. So this is an outline of a fist on my chest. So it's like a blackened around a reddened fist, just like a fist like this.
Cool.
There's some swirly stuff going on there too.
And Calluna, you were hit by Al Hesman's caustic arrow. This is going to be a nasty one.
So did the arrow actually hit me, or did it just make a cloud around me?
Hit you.
Okay,
That's actually what took you down, yeah.
Okay, wherever it hit me, let's say like somewhere not too bad, shoulder-ish area, it's like acid burn, little hole puncture thing.
Nasty. Okay, sweet. Yeah, you guys can level up now. So this is kind of an important level 3, because you get to choose your first notable. So this is an extra powerful keystone that gives you a nice boost to your character. So can you just once you've decided, can you let me know what notable you chose? I'm kind of curious.
We don't get a keystone and a notable, right? We only get a notable?
Yeah, you only get a notable. You don't get a basic keystone. Basically, the way it works, it goes basic keystone, notable, basic keystone, notable, etc.
Sweet. I was also downed at the end of last episode, if you recall.
Oh yeah, what? How did you get downed?
It was a massive cluster F. A lot happened, but I think last thing that struck me as my body was collapsing to the floor was a fireball. I think it was.
That's true.
So
that's true.
I think my scalp is now burned, and I have horrific clumps of hair, just like patchy hair now. So I'm not handsome. Yeah, my beautiful hair. I had hair like this originally, real pretty, and now it's just clumps.
Oh gosh, that's horrifying.
So it's like I got a tuft coming out here, a tuft coming out here, a tuft like a mullet tuft coming out the back.
Oh my god, that's wonderful. Cool. Okay, so Q-Dog, what notable did you take?
I took the wand one, the one that gives me +2 wham with wands. Now, is that each wand or one wand?
No, it's just a flat bonus too. As long as you're using a wand, you'll get +2 total wham. Wonderful. So you're becoming a bit of a wand specialist. Amy, what notable are you taking?
I took flash.
Flash for +2 speed. Ooh, and you already get +2 speed from your unique boots. Wonderland.
Yes, I'm up to 10 speed now.
Yeah, so instead of 6 speed, which is the default, you have 10 speed. So you're really, really fast. And you can zip around. And that allows you to do hit and run stuff as well. So you can like move up, hit a guy, and just run off if you like. Pretty sick. Yeah, exactly. Ziggy, what is your character taking?
I took clever construction. Yes.
Oh. And if I remember correctly, that makes it so your traps can't get damaged?
Yeah, they can't be damaged for 1 turn after being thrown, and increases my wham with traps by 2.
Sick. Ooh. Definitely becoming the trap master, no surprise there. And Ziz, have you picked your notable yet?
Mighty Warrior, putting my wham at 7.
Holy poop. Okay, so this is a monstrous beast of death and destruction with this 2-handed axe. 7 wham. Okay. So with you guys being all leveled up, we're going back to the plan of breaking your chains and becoming free and hopefully taking control of San. But just before you make your plans, there's a very important thing that happens. So I kind of need to let you guys know. Basically in the middle of San, as you guys are getting ready to chatting to Clarissa, you see Dominus come walking up to Piety. As he puts his hand on Piety's head, as Piety drops to her knees, hand to her heart, as she's like, Dominus. Dominus nods and he goes, I must leave San and regroup with General Gravicius. We have enemies that we need to be destroyed, and my work must continue. I will leave you in charge of this place while I'm gone, my child. Piety gives a nod. Dominus, as Dominus, with a group of blackguards escorting him, walks out and leaves San.
We heard all this.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. It happened right in the middle of San, so everyone pretty much saw and heard it.
Nice.
This is, it,
Well,
I think it's time.
we might have to move our timeline up a little bit to take advantage of this particular development.
Now, that girl, she said that Piety at night, she goes missing with sometimes the townspeople's. So what if we, at night, we take care of the town's blackguards, and then by the time Piety gets back, or we go hunt down Piety, she got less bodyguards.
We still need to get rid of these shackles.
Yes, I'll try and take care of that. Also,
Can't we
I might
just
have
use
some other ideas.
Can't we just use Harold's wand to just walk out of the shackles?
Oh yeah, I can phase through if I want to. What if we use it for some trickery?
It's warded though.
Just so you guys know, Harold's phasing ability phases his gear with him, so you can't phase out of your shackles.
Oh, okay.
I go with you.
Dang.
That's all right. I'll try and come up with a solution for that one. But I also had an idea. Those Blackguard leaving with Dominus gave me an idea. What if less Blackguard were here when we wanted to enact our plan? Perhaps a distraction would achieve that result.
Oh.
Perhaps an explosive distraction?
I like it.
What would you need for this?
I'm going to have a little bit of a look around town. Do we know, layout-wise, are there any important, like, government or military or barracks or something like that kind of installations in the area
Yes,
that are obvious to us?
There is a Blackguard barracks in San. Where the majority of the Blackguards, like sleep and eat and stuff when they're not necessarily on duty.
Things that we... Oh, sorry, go on, Z.
Okay, I want to test something. I hand a bear trap off to Harold, and I say, "Can you take this through a little walk through the wall or floor with you?"
Let's try that. Let's try to grab it, and I go. And I just walk through the stairs or something. I just walk into like the rocks and poke my head out and go, "It works! It works! Look!" And then I'm like pushing the bear trap in and out of the wall.
Sweet. All right. Stop being so obvious. You're gonna draw attention.
Okay.
So I'm pretty strong now, right? Like I've got my like 25 strength. Just on the off chance that nobody has ever tried, the Danman is just gonna try like ripping off the color with pure strength. Like everyone's talking about like artificing and keys and shit. I'm just gonna try ripping it off. Just in case no one's tried.
Make an athletics check.
Athletics. Okay. Perfect.
I'm like, no.
8.
He rolls a 2.
You roll a 2, getting a total of 8. The color does not so much as budge.
Okay. I say, okay, it's probably good that didn't work, because I think that we should probably crack them all open at the same time and surprise people. If you just walk around with your shackles broken, they're probably just going to put new ones on you.
That's a good idea.
Might not work with the plan.
That's where you're the smart one.
I'll come up with something.
Ziggy, do you want to see if you can make keys? With Clarissa?
Okay.
That's
yeah,
kind of important as to your plan.
I'm like, Clarissa, is it a good time for us to now put our heads together, so to speak?
Yes, it is, she says.
I don't understand your tone of phrase.
Just get down here and let's make some keys, she says.
Okay, we should make enough keys for our group, anyone else who is already on our side, and maybe a few spares in case we can encourage someone else. So, does she have shackles as well?
Yeah, all the exiles you encounter, except for Hagen, are shackled. Hagen is the only exile that isn't shackled. He's
Okay,
worked his way up.
Let's say we try and make like 15 keys. Once we get one that works, shouldn't be too hard to replicate it, right?
Yeah.
So wait,
I want you to make an artifice roll. Clarissa's going to assist you, so depending on her roll, she'll give bonuses to your roll.
Okay. We'll have some fat artification powers now. Just be forewarned.
She gives you a +4 bonus to your roll.
Really? Okay.
Mathil doesn't have a shackle, right?
Embarrassing, honestly.
Mathil isn't shackled either. That's true. He's free. He won his freedom. Okay, you get a total of 12 for rolling a 5, getting 12 for your artifice roll. I'm gonna say you can make 12 keys.
Whoa.
Oh, I see how that works.
Is Veritana shackled as well or no?
Yeah, the only exiles that aren't shackled are Hagen and Mathil.
Okay.
All right.
And
I
Rise.
presume it's a little
They're free.
while to do. But once we find a key that works, I'll make sure each one of us has one, hand them out, and I'll like pocket the rest.
Cool. So you fashion some keys that will work on the shackles. You test them; they seem to work. The shackles all have the same kind of lock, so you just need to replicate the same key over and over again. It's not actually that difficult. Cool. So you have 12 keys.
So
it takes you a couple hours.
I was wondering, we have our shackles off in the arena anyway, so we don't really need to stage the crew from the arena. We don't have shackles on there anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
A surprising moment of clarity and perception from you, Mr. Danman.
I have those now and again. So I was thinking,
well cogitated.
Maybe we just try to find Piety in the middle of the square, put down a lot of traps. I'll charm her over with my good looks and good nature, and she'll stand on a bunch of traps, just like clunk, and then she'll die. Hell yeah! What do you think, Kappavian? That sounds like a yes to me. Hell yeah!
Have you practiced this charming ability that you're going to use? It might be a good idea to have a little bit of a dress rehearsal first, so to speak.
Can I try? I want to try to charm, like impress Ziggy with my charm, but instead I use intimidate.
Okay. Do I get a defensive roll?
Aren't that charming? And I like stroke his back.
Yep,
I'm like terrified.
It's your choice whether you are terrified or not,
Yes,
Ziggy.
I'm terrified. I'm like,
hell yeah! See, I can do this all day.
I'm like huddling on the ground, groveling. Please, sir, no more. Please, sir. I'm like, I'm no expert at the social arts, so I look to the other two. I'm like, do you think this will work?
I mean, I don't have a better idea.
I might have a better idea. Can I just ask, Angry, with my super speed, while Kappavian was making the keys, can I do a skirt around town and see if there are any other exits, say through the sewers, or maybe from boats?
You notice there is a river that goes along the San encampment, so you could theoretically hop on boats, and there are otherwise there's an exit into the sewers and there's an exit into the San slums.
Are any of these locked?
They're not. The sewer exit, the sewer grate is unguarded and locked very well. The entrance to the slums is guarded by several blackguards, a squad of blackguards, and the boats are also guarded by a squad of blackguards.
Okay. Can I ask around town to see which way Piety is exiting?
At night.
Yeah, like where she plans to go.
Clarissa knows. She tells you. She's like, look, every evening, her and a group of blackguards leave into the San slums at night. Who knows where they go?
Okay, so
We can put traps there. Hell yeah!
yeah, I think if we maybe like take it just outside the city, in case the Blackguards and Piety have some more friends here. I like the idea of traps. I really do. I especially think like you're so strong. Maybe we could attach traps to you, and then you approach her for a hug or something.
But
Because you're so calming.
won't she, if she's sneaking out at night, she's not gonna want to hug me late at night. We're not there yet.
Unless you've set up a romantic little escapade outside the city walls. Dan, maybe you
So
should
you're
go
saying
talk
I have
somebody
to
now
charm
and,
body.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I have an alternative proposition that you guys have given me an idea from your very clever ideas that sound very feasible.
Why don't we just put them on the ground?
What about if we created an explosion in the Blackguard's barracks at night, and then as she's sneaking off, well, I'll rig it as such that it'll explode after she's left, and we tail her, we follow her out of the city.
What if you do it just as she's left so that they come back to investigate, and then there's traps?
Never.
Yeah, like outside the gate.
Could work.
She's on her way back in.
Could work. I don't know if the romantic option is a necessarily feasible one here. I've been giving thought to this interaction I had with Daniel Danman, and I don't know if it felt very romantic. I'm not an expert on the subject.
Yeah, you know you liked it. I don't want to be wearing no traps. Traps, they weird me out. I don't like it. I think the ground likes traps. We should put them on the ground. That's where they belong, on the ground.
Well, you may recall I tested this earlier, but our friend Harold can shift through unshiftable objects, and he can do it with my traps. So he could perhaps easily sneak into the Blackguards barracks and place explosive fire traps beneath their beds.
Yep.
So when they all wake up in the morning, they all step on a fire trap and they all die. Hell yeah!
It'll distract them long enough for us to nab Piety.
So are we waiting for her to come, like leave, and then we place traps down, and when she comes back because of the explosions, or do we just chase her?
I imagine just the fact that she'll be separated from her guard because she's going off doing things that she probably doesn't want people to know about. It might be a good time then to nab her.
She's taking some of her guard.
Yeah, she takes some of her blackguards with her.
But
So,
a few blackguards
so my
might not be a
question
problem.
is, like, do you want to spring your escape when Piety is long gone, so she's not involved in the fight? Or do you want to spring it when she's outside and then she comes back to investigate? Like,
I feel
it's a
like
question
a
of timing
hostage
here.
or taking her out of the picture might be the most wise rather than her coming back and then raising the alarm and causing all sorts of problems.
A long time, so it's one fight, maybe they see the smoke, and then eventually travel back once we've...
Could work.
So sort of like 15 minutes after she's left. 10 minutes after she's left.
Half an hour. They won't make a good time out there. The smoke will be big.
42 minutes.
The smoke will be...
I imagine there'll be quite a kerfuzzle.
Kerfuzzle.
Kappavian's got a lot of fire traps to detonate. Okay, cool. I like it. So you guys want to put a bunch of traps in the barracks with Harold's ghost form. Woo! You want to detonate them when Piety has left town, about 30 minutes after she's left town. At this point, I guess what you need to do is discuss with other exiles whether they can join you in attempting to escape or not. Right now, you have Clarissa on your side and no one else.
Okay. Does anyone else think that they could convince someone?
I think our friend from the arena yesterday, or earlier today, Letitia, could be a good place to start.
Yeah, you can chat to Letitia and Veritania. I mean, they both sort of owe you their lives in a way. So, how about for speed's sake, you're gonna say you approach Veritania, the would-be conqueror, Letitia the Necromancer, as well as the two exiles you fought earlier in the arena. Yeah, Amy?
And Grigor.
And Grigor. Well, Grigor we'll do separately, but with Veritania and Letitia currently is the two other exiles you fought right in the beginning of the show, Lily and Muds. You notice that Muds, whose leg you chopped off, he's actually got like a mechanical leg now that he's had built for him. So he's kind of looking pretty badass actually with his massive mallet and like mechanical leg, big thick beard. Lily's sort of leaning back.
I'd like to
Kind of
take a
gives you
look
guys
at
a
it.
skull as you walk up to them.
I'd like to look at the mechanical leg and just kind of like use my perception to see, does it look like it's working quite well? Does it look a bit dodgy?
With your sort of artifice skill, you realize that it's serviceable, but it definitely has some problems that could be improved.
I offer to make enhancements and apologize for the grisly scene in the arena.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you and he's like, "Yeah, you're the assholes that cut off my leg."
I can make it bigger. I can make it better, stronger than any fleshy meat leg.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to sleep with it. Sometimes it just starts moving without me wanting it to. Yeah, I mean, if you can fix it, I won't say no.
All right, I attempt to tinker and improve his leg to make some badass leg with like a spot, like a bladed toe thing that like shoots out that he can like kick people with and shit.
Will
Sure,
you do this
sounds
back
good.
at
Spikes
the
for traction.
place with Clarissa to help?
Maybe like a drink holder.
You can do this, I believe. Make an artifice roll.
Sweet.
You gotta get Clarissa's help at all. Okay, no, I'm fine.
No, I got this. It's a 10.
Roll a
I
3.
rolled low, but oh my god.
Yeah, your artifice is pretty damn good, so you get a total of 10, and no problem. You make a badass mechanical leg improvements with like a spike, and it gleams and shines. It no longer randomly activates when he's trying to sleep. And
drink holder?
as you fix it up, I mean, you see Mods give a broad grin as he claps you on the back with one of his massive hands, and he's like, "Hey, you're not so bad after all. Thank you."
Nice.
What
won
can
him
I do?
over. Now you guys go. I softened him up. I buttoned him up.
What can I do for you guys?
I'm looking at Harold, nice guy, thinking.
Yeah, Harold.
Hey
Look at
there.
Harold.
What, are we? Are we like friendly now with Mods and Lily?
I mean, go on speaking terms. Well, Lily's just kind of glaring at all of you guys. She hasn't spoken a word. But Mod seems friendly.
Okay. I like to venture forth and be like, hey friends. We got a big plan, and we're gonna get out of here. And let me just show you this real quick. And I phase into the nearest wall, and I phase back. I go. We got this. Join us, or else I might phase in. Like, they don't know that I can't phase through organic matter. I get stopped, but I'll go. If you don't join us, I might phase inside you.
They look pretty horrified at this idea. Could you please make an intimidate roll with it's lucky, so you can roll twice. Take the higher result.
Amazing.
Roll again.
Oh, I rolled 4 twice. Ah.
Wait, what? You did?
Yeah, I did. Oh no.
You won.
Mod starts to look scared, and then Lily just starts laughing, and she's like, "I call you a bluff. You're full of shit."
I slowly just slink behind Kappavian, and I rub my nose on his robe. I'm like, it didn't work.
Look. He's just very excited.
Yeah, I apologize. He's got a flair for the dramatic, but his point stands. We intend on casting off these shackles, so to speak, and I show them something far more convincing. I pull out a key and click, click, pop over my shackles.
Ooh.
Oh, they all gasp at this. Veritania and Letitia immediately nod, and they're like, "We're with you."
Sick. I looked to Mods.
You guys are tight, so there's no real issue there. Mods kind of looks down at his leg, looks up and goes, "I would love to be free again. I'm with you too." Lily, he says. Lily kind of just carries on scowling at you guys. She's not convinced, evidently.
Oh.
Well, we can't leave anyone who doesn't agree with us.
What can we do to convince you?
What's in it for me, she says.
Freedom!
Okay, guys, what do we actually have spare? We have 6 transmute.
No.
And we also each have like the things that we didn't use one, right? I have one that I didn't use.
I used one. I think.
I didn't use
Yeah,
mine.
I
So
used one.
you have 6, and we have my 1.
I've got some leather boots.
I don't know if paying her off is the answer.
I don't think so either.
I have some leather boots and a button. 2 buttons. 3 buttons. 3 buttons.
I'll
She
get your
doesn't have
pony
many
later.
buttons. Her clothes are in a terrible state.
I ask, what is it that you want most in this world?
She, after a moment of thought, she says, "When the dust has settled and we have retaken Sion, I want to have a position."
What kind of position?
I want to be in
I'm sure
charge
we
of
can
the
find it.
town's defense. I want to be like captain of the guard.
Assistant
I-
captain
And
of
Mars.
guard.
I think perhaps superior major captain of the guard, even
Hey, the more words you add to my title, the better, she says.
general
Great idea.
superior major captain of the guard. It shall be.
And how about you toss one of those transmutation orbs for goodwill?
Damn it! You had to show a hand.
Ooh.
There'll be
She
many
She
of
can
these.
choose.
What
She
if-
can have an orb or the position, not both.
I give her mine. I give her mine. Shh, it's fine. I'm giving mine up.
I'm gonna try one thing for. Hey, one moment, please. I'm gonna walk forward, and I pull out my transmute orb. And I look at it, put it back in my pocket. I go, and with my massive perception, I try really hard to read her mind. I just really try, and I go like this. I look at her, and I go,
Read her mind.
and I make just the weirdest sound. I just make some weird sounds, and while maintaining eye contact the entire time. And I go, let's do this. We can talk about rewards afterwards.
Cheat dog, odds or even.
I have very high perception. I can understand.
Your perception does not apply to this, but
Oh.
I want to see if you tap into Lily's spirit animal, so to speak. Odds or evens?
Odds.
Odds is good, evens is bad.
Oh,
I get odds.
Wow.
She kind of looks at you as you make strange sounds, and she kind of raises the eyebrows and goes, "You're a real weirdo. Stay away from me."
Wait, you said odds is good.
Did I say odds is good?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Chad,
why
did you
I
say
said
odds is
yes.
good?
Okay, she looks at you. You guys have a weird conversation of sounds. It seems like you understand each other. You don't know how, you don't know why. But when the conversation is done 5 minutes later, she nods and goes, "Okay, I won't take any orbs, but I want that position."
Wow. I'm really impressed.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Mhm.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Sweet. Cool.
Harold finds a way. Okay, so you have
Well played.
Veritania, Letitia, Mods, and Lily all on your side. Is there anyone else you want to talk to before you execute the plan? At this stage,
Definitely.
Nathal comes sauntering in. He
was
seems
about to ask the
partially
group.
clothed, and he's carrying 2 jugs of wine, which both seem largely empty. He comes walking up, and he brushes back his amazing, beautiful golden hair, and he's like, "You know, I'm proud of you. You fought like true warriors in that arena against those exiles. And I made a crap ton of money off you, so thank you."
We're most pleased to serve, good
So,
sir.
Mathil, have you ever thought about releasing us?
No.
Well, that's fine
Understandable.
by me. I just figured I'd ask.
Yes, we enjoy our life as it is. Thank you, good sir. You treat us well.
Since
Look, maybe a couple more fights in the arena, and I'll let you go.
how about since you're so pleased with us, would you have anything to make us stronger?
Mm. Did you see how we took out those other exiles? It was really impressive. Like backstabbing us, down, and then we helped each other.
You
Like
really
teamwork,
did come
like
back
you taught us.
from the jaws of death. I'll say that. So, yeah, I can throw in a little something, maybe some currency to keep you guys going.
I'd really like your ring. that I could craft on, and maybe some more currency for that.
Okay, he'll toss each of you guys a single crafting base of your choice. So it can be a ring or a weapon or armor, or whatever you like.
What sort of amulets are there?
So you wanted a ring.
He cannot give you amulets.
Okay.
They're a little bit too difficult to get hold of.
That's what I thought. That's why I asked. Okay, I'll take a coral ring then. Well,
Can I
are
get
there
coral
WAM
rings?
rings?
Yes, they are.
Can we have that? You said crafting base.
Yeah, iron ring. You can take it if you want.
Okay, I'll
It's one
take an
WAM.
iron ring and then I'll slam it with a transmute.
Okay, make a D100 roll, please, to see what mod you roll.
Iron 1D100, 91.
Okay, you got a 91. Oh, you missed WAM by just a little bit. You missed WAM by 1. If you got 92, you would have had another +1 WAM. You get
mulligan
1d4
this one?
armor.
I would like to mulligan.
You'd like the mulligan? Okay, make another D100 roll. Oh, you rolled WAM! You piece of
Really?
shit.
He did
Okay.
it.
Wow, that's big.
So your 1 WAM implicit ring has +1 WAM.
And I get to roll signature, right?
Yep. Make a D10 roll to see if it's signature. It is not signature.
Okay.
Do you want to slam it again with another transmute?
If the party's okay with it.
Yeah, that's a big ring. That's 2 WAM ring. That's insane.
Everyone else?
It's a pretty insane ring.
Let's make a mirror-worthy ring.
All right.
Yeah, I'm keeping
Slamming
track
it
of
again.
transmutes.
Already 100. 31.
31. 1d8 life leech.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Go for it. 1d8.
Nice.
4 life leech. Solid. Okay. 1 WAM, 4
Undisputed.
life leech. It's a nice ring. It's a very nice ring. Okay. What crafting base do you want to take, Ziggy?
Good sir, I pull back my hood and show him my horrifically mangled scalp and tufts of hair. Do you perhaps have a little leather cap I could place over this? It's most
Good God,
uncomfortable.
man. I'll give you a big leather cap so you can cover your bloody face. Says tossing your leather cap your way. Leather
A
cap
single
abs.
tear rolls down my cheek as he says this to me, as I scrounge and pick up the cap off the ground.
You know in PoE they have that like, it's basically like a cloth mask that like ties around your neck,
The scare mask.
completely covering your
Yeah.
face.
Scare
Yeah, he
mask.
gives you one of
Okay,
those. Scare mask.
a
Yeah.
leather scare mask. Okay. It's got like weird, roughly cut eye holes and like face grills kind of cut out.
Amazing.
Perfect. I have a leather scare mask.
Okay, do you want
What
to do
is,
any crafting, Ziggy?
What's leather hat stats though first?
It gives 2 to resistance.
2 res. Yes. I mean, if I could trouble you for a transmutation, me good lady Calluna.
Sure.
And then I'd like to crack it open like an egg and pour its juice onto my dagger.
Oh, and your dagger. Okay.
My dagger. No, I'm not doing this.
Make
Mask.
the 100 roll.
I might find a gold rim later. 1d100. 16.
16. And this is on a weapon, yeah? 1d6 to a random intelligence skill. Let me just roll here.
Preparing mulligan.
Okay. So 1d6 to perception.
On my dagger, I'm gonna reroll. Mulligan.
Okay. One more roll.
18. Is this the same thing?
I think it's the same thing. 18. No, it's 1d6 to a random skill without an attribute, which could be artifice.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna roll. Let me look here. 1d4.
Give me that artifice, baby.
I get 3. Which is intimidate.
Intimidate. Now. Sweet. That's gonna work real well. I can just imagine me intimidating. All right,
Just pull back your hood, sir.
Typical Ziggy like. Typical Ziggy like. Never like
How
you.
much intimidate do I get? 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6 intimidate to make the roll.
Oh god, I get 1. I bet. I get 1
Enjoy your
intimidate.
+1.
That's an amazing craft.
Big dick items coming through. Okay, Amy, what crafting base do you want?
Can I take a coral ring?
Okay, you got a coral ring. It's 10 life implicit. And you want to craft anything?
I might just wait and see if Harold wants to craft first.
Okay.
Because
Harold, crafting base. What do you? Any base you want? What do you want?
If you want credits, fine, because I have my own transmute. I didn't use mine from when they tossed it out to us. So you can just do it. Do you want me to just go
Okay.
first anyways? Or just
Yeah,
go.
just go.
I'll
Just
do
what
mine.
item would you like?
I'll take a hat. I have no hat. I have like some kind of
Leather
head.
hat, cloth hats, or metal hats?
Which one is tank?
Metal is armor and cloth and leather is resistance.
I'll have the leather one. +2 res.
Okay, you get an amazing yellow banana themed yellow hat. For some reason, Matthew Carrot's giving you banana themed items.
Sorry, I was wrong. I was looking at the I was looking at the thing, but I was reading something else. I would like leather boots, perhaps.
Okay, you get bright yellow banana shape.
I was reading the wrong thing. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. Harold Lee here, farmer, simple man. I would pass. I will pass on the. Well, I get a free crafting base. What should I take, guys? Does anybody else need anything? I can get it for you because I get one for free.
I mean,
basically, Doug, I would fill up one of your empty item slots, which would be boots. So one you're missing.
But Amy says she has
if I
boots.
give him, I've got spare boots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, do I get to roll a signature mod on my terrible dagger?
I think you should just get another ring, dude. Because rings.
I have 2 rings though.
2 fingers.
Got 2 rings.
Yeah,
I have everything.
Your dog has every item.
I can get one for you. Okay, I can get one for you.
Yeah, it's for one of us other.
Okay. Which one of you guys wants a good ring? Wham ring is probably the best, right?
Sure.
Okay, I'll take the wham ring and I'll toss it to either Amy or
Calluna.
Calluna or
Calluna, you have an iron ring. It's +1/1. Congratulations.
Okay.
We traded.
I have an iron ring and a coral ring.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can I transmute both of them?
Oh, okay. Double slam then. Make the rolls.
Before you do I roll a signature mod for my terrible intimidate dagger?
Yes, you do. Your 1 intimidate dagger.
Oh.
It is not.
I rolled a 9, but 9 is crit on daggers. Just saying.
Yeah, but not for signature.
Nice.
Your +1 intimidate dagger. Literally the definition of vendor trash. Okay. 89.
For it.
This is a ring, right?
Yeah, coral ring.
1d4 armor.
Cool.
And then do the roll for the wham ring.
You can mulligan it. Yeah.
All right, I'll mulligan. Okay, second go on the coral ring then.
Okay.
85.
85.
Slightly different.
Why do we keep rolling the same numbers?
That's 1d4 armor. Congratulations.
Sweet. All right.
Roll your armor. Don't forget to roll for the fancy mod. 4 armor. That's pretty good.
You know what? I'll take it.
Next roll.
I'll take it.
Yeah, roll for signature. 1d10.
Crafting.
Crafting items. This is the PoE the PoE experience, guys. Okay, and you wanted to craft the wham ring, right? The iron ring.
Yes.
So make a D100 roll. 85. Guess what?
That sounds familiar.
Guess what, Amy? 1d4 armor. you can mulligan quickly. Go for it. Go.
Can I mulligan again?
Yeah. You get a mulligan for each item.
Oh, is that?
1d4 armor.
1d4 armor 4 times in a row.
I mean, that's pretty tasty.
Yeah, you can't not get armor aims. Faded.
These items really want to be armor. So 3 armor,
Hey,
good rolls.
not bad.
Armor's good.
That'll save you.
Armor.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
Good.
Yeah, this is fine. This is actually good. This is fine.
Calluna is
Plated
suddenly
little
very well
rings.
armored from her rings.
Those fingers are not getting cut off.
When
I
you
need
use
to
the
roll the
alteration
life?
weapon, it's like armor, 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 armor. What? Anyway,
So good.
okay, so after taking a crafting basis from Mathel, Mathel gives a nod and he goes, well, I hope those will help you out in the arena. Anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, look at my crappy dagger. Another single tier.
Not unless you want to free us.
Like I said, you're earning me plenty good currency in the arena, so I'd like to get a couple more fights out of you if you don't mind.
I do mind. I think you should free us now.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna have to say no to that.
Well,
Sorry, Daniel.
that's okay. I don't mind at all. I'm just giving you the opportunity.
Okay,
Very
I
kind of you.
gotta eat a fruit salad and see to some woman and wine again. So I'll be seeing you all.
enjoy your fruit salad, good sir.
Goodbye.
He waves a
May it
lazy
bring you
hand
much
as he goes
nourishment.
wandering off to his quarters.
Yes, I was going to discuss with you before he showed up at the exact wrong moment. I feel like there won't be any convincing him. He seems to rather enjoy his life here as it is, as a victor, and he profits off the games. I don't think we'll be convincing Mathel, but it does beg the question: what should we do with Mathel?
We can kill him. This is great. I gave him plenty of opportunity to set us free. He didn't take
He
it.
could be very dangerous.
He could drop great loot.
Yeah, I reckon Dan is actually in the right here. If we get Mathel plus, and then
Ooh.
Dan just axes, he's pretty head off.
Yeah.
Just axes him a question. What about if we go to the downtown slums market and find like a wig and a dress, and then dress Dan up? You know, I feel like I've heard of that working in another instance somewhere.
Oh my
I
god.
have to do a squatting match in order to get the wig. I don't know.
I could maybe phase through the walls into his room and slip a little essence of the nightshade into the wine
Ooh.
to soften him up.
Wait,
Oh,
do you
that's
have
totally
this essence of
get you
nightshade?
for it.
I don't
Well,
even
actually,
know. I just heard something about that. We
I
could go
do
get
that.
some or something. I
Just
You
like,
currently do
fine.
not have any poison. Just
Okay.
throwing
Can
that
I
out.
find it, Angry? I'm pretty good at this.
If anyone has poison, it would be Hagen. He's a smuggler after all.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna try and buy some poison from Hagen. We don't have much to barter.
Yeah, you guys all go shuffle up for simplicity. You guys all go shuffle up to Hagen. He, bald, chubby, leather satchels all over him. He's currently patting his pet rower steed, Pixie. Good girl there, good girl. He turns around and he says, hello to you four. What can I do for you?
Oh, Hagen! Did
Hello?
you see our
Hi.
fight in the arena? Aren't we impressive?
You guys are bloody amazing. I thought you were goners, honestly. Good thing you weren't, because I put a little bit of a bet on you guys. Glad you won.
Oh, really?
Made me
So
a pretty amount of currency, let me say.
Excellent, excellent. So we were thinking our next fight would be like even more epic, but we were kind of hoping that we could get a little bit of an edge. You see, one of our opponents is really strong, and we can't come up with any way to deal with them. So I thought maybe we could make them just a little sick if you've got anything.
You're angling for a kind of poison, aren't you, Missy?
Sure. Yeah.
Make a negotiate roll. I'm gonna give you lucky because it was a pretty good persuasive argument.
My negotiate isn't so good.
It gets
Anyone else
10.
want to chip in with an assist?
I could try intimidating.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll just.
I can try intimidating.
Oh, I got a 9.
I don't think that'll be necessary, sir. I think
big.
she has this.
Oh, I could do it again and see if I get a 10. No, 9 is my best, Angry.
Yeah, 9 won't be enough unless an assist is successful.
I stand minute. I lift my axe slightly in the background for intimidate.
Okay, I'll allow it. Go for it. You can assist with intimidate, Ziz, so make a roll.
Okay.
Negotiation plus intimidation. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
I dropped the axe.
With a 1, you're not very
Brains-
intimidating. You kind of do a
Lifts
little
the axe,
dance with your
brains
axe,
wrist.
you know. It's actually quite, quite theatrically beautiful. Hagen laughs at you as he sees you dancing in the background. Look, poison is heavy stuff. I'm afraid I just can't give you any.
Okay.
You almost
we-
had me there.
wait,
You almost convinced me, but
Do we
no.
see where the poison is?
Yeah, does he
No.
look at it?
No, he doesn't
Not
look
even
at
a
it.
glance?
He's too savvy for that kind of thing.
Dang, Mulligan and your savviness. All right, well, we'll try it. I'm out of ideas, team.
I would like to walk forward. And I like to walk forward. I go, hey there, buddy. I'd say,
Hey there, Harold, he says.
I like to poison myself to build up immunity to stronger poisons. That's all I say. And I stick out my arm. Like, hey, give me some of that.
He slaps away your arm and he's like, look. I can see you're ready on the poison for God knows who what. God knows what. But I'll give you one opportunity to get it. To convince me, say. You see that beautiful woman over there, he says, pointing to Momo, the tall, proud Kuru warrior?
Oh, I do see her. Yeah, nice. Nice
Doesn't
taste.
she just have the most amazing knockers? They're just huge, he says, admiring them.
Hell yeah.
If you can get me a date with Momoa, I'll give you some poison. Hell, if you give me a date with Momoa, I'll give you some poison and I'll throw in some currency as well. I've been dying to have a chance with that, so that's my offer.
Deal.
Okay. How long do we have?
An hour or so, he says.
Okay, I don't miss a beat. I go like instantly up to Momoa.
Tell him Moana, she says, giving her a nod as you come running up to her. She's standing with like this massive, like 200 Kuru axe that she's leaning against. Long braided, like sort of dreadlocked hair.
Now, you're the finest Karui woman I've ever seen. You must have been trained by Hyrie herself. Damn, you're beautiful. You look strong, fierce. I bet you could take on Comb.
Perhaps, she says. What's it to you?
So this is Dan the Danman trying to flirt with her. I'm just impressed. That's all. I just wanted to pay you a compliment and be on with my day. I turn around as if to leave.
Make a charm roll. Go for it.
All right.
I'm honestly impressed.
Yeah, I'll give you a plus 3.
So 8.
Hey, you beat her by 1. She smiles. You can see you've interested her. Okay, don't go. Not yet, she says.
What's up?
Well,
They lost it.
you're the one with all the talk, she says. What do you have in mind?
Well, you know, it would be an honor to take you out for a fine dinner. Just you and me. But I need a favor.
She raises her eyebrows. What?
Well, you see that guy over there? He fancies you.
Hagen, she says, narrowing her eyes.
I know. He's not much to look at, but he's got something we need. We're gonna try to break out of here. And we need something that he has. We need a favor. I know you Karui like being free, and you really value freedom. So if you go on a date with him,
This is true.
I'll go on a date with you. And on top of that, we'll be free. It doesn't get better than that. A little bit of Dan, a little bit of freedom.
She places one of her huge, well-muscled arms or hands on your shoulder and brings you a bit closer, and she says, "Tell me the plan."
Okay, here's the plan. You know that Mathel guy. Well, he seems to be lopped in with Dominus. He doesn't want to give us our freedom. So we're going to poison him and kill him. But, and that's, I know, not much of a big fight, but against Dominus, we need everything we can get. Then, well, I have a spare key, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I hand her one of the keys and like put it like in her arm, but also like sensually, right? Like rough, but Karoo essentially. We have keys. We're gonna be ready, and we want you on our side. But we need something the Hargan has to kill Mathel. Are you in? Are you with me?
She says, above all, I do wish to be free, and I do find you interesting.
Hell yeah!
I'll go along with your plan.
Nice.
She walks up to
Well
Hagen and
done.
says, she walks up to Hagen and goes, Talamoana. Hagen kind of gives a wave as he blushes bright red, and she nods and goes, a date tomorrow night. Hagen's like, yes. And then she immediately turns on her heel and walks away. He kind of like, as she walks away, Hagen looks at you guys and he gives like a double thumbs up and smiles.
Well done. Oh my god.
Within
I
Ross's
walk.
first stuff, he walks up to Harold and he presses into your palm surreptitiously a small vial of green stuff.
Oh, we get out. I was like, thanks, buddy.
Wait. And the currency, good sir?
Sure. He did say.
He sighs as he pulls out this beautiful large orb. It's a divine orb, and he hands it to you.
I think he earned it.
Do you want to just track it on your
I
sheet?
think he did.
I think I'm just gonna
You
use
want to
it.
divine your rings is.
Yeah.
I know you do. Okay, go for it.
All
So
right.
divine orb means you can re-roll the random rolls and take the higher results.
Okay, I'll divine my. It's the initiative and life leech. What are the normal rolls? D8.
1d8 life leech and 1d6 initiative. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, re-rolling the initiative.
And you roll
Have to
another
keep the high
one.
roll.
Unfortunate.
Ouch.
You love to
You can
see
keep the
it.
higher of the 2 ones. Okay.
Right.
Oh,
Can I re-roll the life leech?
Mm-hmm. And you roll another one. Are you kidding me?
Never.
Wow.
That is so good performance.
Harmonies.
My heart bleeds. My heart bleeds. He did so well with the charming.
What are the odds?
Wow.
Do I get to
Alright,
re-roll
guys, we
signature
still have
with the
poison.
divine
We
orb?
still have the poison, guys. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Daniel basically takes the divine orb, sets it on fire, and throws it away.
Wait, do I get to re-roll signature?
No,
Oh.
you only roll signature once. Wow, that's amazing. On that note, you guys have got the poison. You've talked to most of the exiles and stuff. You've got a whole bunch of people on your side. Veritania, Letitia, Marmoa. You've got the poison.
Why?
And you also set a divine orb on fire. Let's take a quick break for a few minutes,
Yeah.
and then be right back. See you guys in 3 or 4 minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Path of Paper. It's good to have you guys here. The players have just kind of finished their plan on like how to like retake Zaan, and they've talked to a bunch of exiles. They even organized a date for Hagen with Momo, which I was particularly impressed by.
And for me.
And then Zizaran's character Daniel the Danman basically set a divine orb on fire because it did absolutely nothing. Amy offstream managed to roll a signature item on one of the items that she forgot to roll. And Amy, what you get is water walking. So this item allows the user to walk on water or similar liquid at will. So there we go.
Wow.
Cool.
Make a note on your character sheet and yeah, have fun running on water. So it is at this point that you guys haven't really thought about this, but there's a chance that one of the people you spoke to is a traitor, right?
No.
What?
No.
I mean,
No.
there's no chance.
There's no chance.
Absolutely
chance.
zero chance. Well,
0 chance.
I turn to chat. Chat.
No.
Chat. Are you feeling naughty or nice today? Because you get to choose which way the story turns.
I have a
Was one
request.
of the people
if
they
you're going to do
spoke
this
to
fight,
a traitor? Traitor, yes or no?
I have
Ziz,
a
if you could do the
request.
straw poll.
Of course I
none of us
can.
look at the results. None of the players know the result.
Yeah,
so that it can be kept.
Oh.
Okay,
But none of us.
I don't have it open anymore.
Okay, good.
Okay, so the players will not be
We
looking at this. They
already
don't
know
if
the
there's a
results.
traitor.
It doesn't matter,
It's gonna be
dude.
us.
Have we
The
been pretty
players
specific
do not
about our
know if
plans?
there's a traitor.
Oh,
But is there a traitor?
the players know there's a traitor. The players know. We are.
Like,
told
our
them almost
characters
nothing.
don't know, is what you're saying. Like as of right now, our characters don't know anything.
And we don't know. Yes, we as people and our characters obviously wouldn't know either.
Okay.
Holy shit, it's really close. Okay.
So we don't metagame it.
No, don't say that.
Wow. Chat's very divided today. Okay. Okay, that is
Typical.
decided. Just something that's creeping at the back of your mind. It would be terrible if one of these people you spoke to run to Piety and they're like, Piety. They're trying to break free. To get some good boy points at the black guards.
It is fortunate, just in a just thinking, if someone were to betray us, it's a good thing we haven't really told what our plans are. That's good.
Yeah, we didn't really
Yeah, you haven't
say.
given the details to your plans. That's true.
That
Okay,
helps.
well, what do you guys do next?
So it seems like we have 2 things that we need to set up before nightfall if we're doing this tonight, which seems wise given the absence of Dominus. So we're huddled somewhere private. We need to slip Mathil the poison.
Just put
and
it in
set
his
up the
wine that
traps.
he normally drinks. That should be easy.
Yeah. Someone has to get close enough to him to do that.
Well,
Without
we've been living in his quarters as his slaves, so I'm gonna assume we know the lay of the
We're sleeping
land.
in the streets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We slept in the gutter. Like trash.
I can
We don't
follow
even know
my
where he lives.
nose.
I'm quite stealthy. If Harold and I go in, we could both. I mean, how big is the poison that we've got? Is it good enough for 2 doses?
It appears to be enough for only 1 dose. That's what Hagen told you.
All right. Well, I'll hold on to it, and then if either of us have like a more opportune opening, maybe Harold.
I have very high stealth as well. So do you think we should kill Mathil first, because then we get like the loots and we'd be stronger, and then we do the other thing, like, or what are we doing first?
We should do
I
that
was gonna
first,
try
and people would just think he's hungover or maybe just still sleeping with one of his girls, so they're not gonna miss him anyway.
Yeah, maybe we could just party with him. And he drinks. We can buy him some drinks. Not that we
I
have
mean, he
much.
drinks a lot, evidently. I mean, every time you've seen him, he's carrying around empty wine bottles. So I don't think that's going to be a problem.
And there's no reason for him to be suspicious. When's the last time anyone bothered rising up around here? No one.
Or asking to be free. Like, that hasn't happened for 15 minutes.
True.
Maybe
Okay,
definitely
so-
not Dan.
Do you guys want to try poison methyl now? Yeah, no.
Can we
Hell
maybe
yeah.
talk to Grigor before that? Or does anyone else want to get Grigor on side at all?
Sure. Grigor has not been talked to.
Isn't Grigor free? Was that Hagen? That was Hagen's free.
Hagen is free. Grigor is actually very much shackled like the rest of the exiles.
Ah, yes. We should talk to Grigor.
Do we shuffle over as a group?
Sure.
Yeah, you guys go up as a group. You see Grigor standing there. He's like wearing this like black cloak, and he's got these like cool like blue-black tattoos all over his body. He kind of looks beneath his cloak up at you guys and goes, "Hello."
Howdy.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hey there.
You've been
Can I
making
say
quite
it-
some strides in the arena lately, I've seen. Congratulations.
Thank you. How would you like to be free?
Just gonna put it out there.
What are you implying? That you have a way
It's
to be
a
free?
simple question. How would you like to be free?
I would love to be
Grigor,
free.
Grigor.
Great.
I have the
Can
black
I sit
guards
down next
beneath
to it?
my feet.
Well,
Sorry, Amy, I didn't hear.
I've heard about the things that Piety has been doing.
Horrors. I'm deeply afraid of that woman, if I'll be honest.
Yes. Well, we
Well?
were thinking that.
carry on. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So, so you say we can be free? What's your plan, theoretically speaking?
Oh, we don't have a plan. It's just if something was to happen, we know whose side you're on.
We have a plan, but for obvious reasons, we cannot reveal all of the details to everyone. However, suffice to say, click, we could get you in on this action. So that at the
Oh, I would
appropriate
love
moment,
one of
could-
those keys. He says, holding out his hand.
I hold the key. I say the only exchange is that when the time feels right, that you make use of it and cause whatever ruckus amongst the Black Guard possible.
All
Fair
right, he
trade?
says. Fair trade. I have something even more to even the odds and show you my goodwill.
Yes,
He,
indeed.
under
Yeah.
his black robe, he pulls out a wooden box and he opens it, and it's full of glittering gems.
Mm.
It's just like
You can
PoE.
take
We're
one.
just farming currency.
You guys can pick any skill gem in the game.
Oh. Ooh.
what?
Hello?
Wow.
So take your pick. If you're a little overwhelmed, I can give you some suggestions.
Can I have multiple heralds?
You can't take support gems. You only get support gems at level 4.
No.
But you
Heralds.
can take skill gems. Oh, Herald. Yeah, you can take another Herald if you like Herald of Lightning or Ice. Are you Herald stacking this?
I'm herald stacking.
How much mana are you gonna have left? Like
Well, that's
one?
the thing. I have infinite
Okay.
mana. I only use one per turn, and I leech one.
Oh, nice. A good, nice build.
Leech is good.
Okay. Sounds PoE to me.
It is very
Perfect.
PoE. Okay, so you're gonna take a Herald.
I'm gonna
Keto,
look-
what you taking?
Ooh, I'm definitely gonna take another aura because I have way too much mana.
Okay.
All right, I have like 14 out of
anger
16
or
mana.
anger or
Mm,
wrath?
Ooh, what are our defensive options? Vitality, determination. Is there anything else?
There's haste, which is kind of like a little bit offensive, a little bit defensive.
That's like initiative and stuff.
I give speed as well, and increases athletics and maneuver. Yeah. Otherwise, there's determination and grace. Grace gives armor
Okay.
as well.
I think we have enough damage with Danman, doing big items on his. He's got some big items, so I'm gonna take a defensive aura. I'm gonna take.
Oh, there's also discipline, which gives 20 energy shield.
Ooh,
That's pretty big.
I will take the discipline.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so do we just all add 20 ES?
Yeah, you pop your discipline aura. Boom. Everybody increase your energy shield by 20.
Oh,
Nice. Big.
Wait, everyone increased their energy shield by 20?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an aura, so you all get it.
Oh,
Thank you.
nice.
Oh, it's very nice.
Remember that energy shield only regenerates if you have not taken damage from the start of your turn to the end of your next turn.
Does it regen to full?
It
Yes.
regens to half.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not bad.
But there is a keystone you can take that allows it to regen to full in that time period.
It regens to full when you wake up after being downed.
Yeah, but that's generally because it's been around since you took damage in the first place. So
Smart build. Just die all the time.
the death
I-
build.
Take Herald of Ice.
Okay, so you have Herald of Ice and Herald of Ash. Amy, what are you taking?
I don't actually know. Could I have a
What
recommendation?
about one of those skills we talked about earlier? One of those naughty skills.
I'm really nervous.
Do it.
I'm not ready for this.
Do it.
I'll take it. I'll take one of them.
Okay, do you want to take the AoE one or the single target one?
Oh, Spark is so good, dude. I'm trying to figure out
Spark
how
is
to
very
like.
good. Okay, while you're thinking about it, Ziggy has told me what he's
Yeah.
taken. This is going to be
Yes, mine is a
hilarious.
secret skill. Secret skill.
Oh god, I've never seen a player ever use this skill before, so it's going to be interesting.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just you wait.
we'll see if
I have plans.
see if it's terrible or OP. It's one of the two. I don't know which. Okay. So you guys are taking your skills from Grigor. He gives a nod and he goes, "I'll be ready when the time comes for freedom."
Hell yeah.
Oh, freedom.
Okay, you've pretty
Hell
much
yeah.
talked to everyone. Are you guys gonna try poison Mathel now? Or one of you guys is gonna try poison Mathel? Gonna
I think
sneak into his abode and
that's a plan. Do we kind of know where he went?
yeah, you know where he stays. It's basically like a sort of quieter section of San, where a lot of the exiles stay. He's got his own place. It's like actually probably the biggest single apartment that an exile stays in. Most of them sleep on the road. He's got like a 2-story apartment.
Can you explain what freezing does in Path of Paper?
There's technically no freezing. There's only chill.
It says freezing
and chill
enemies you
reduces
kill.
chill reduces speed by 2 and increases the chance you crit a chill person by 1.
It's
Okay,
brittle
because Herald of
plus
Ice
chill.
specifically says destroying the ropes and freezing enemies in their zone as if you'd bypass their threshold.
That's just a typo. I should have changed it to chill.
Oh.
Just alpha things. Okay, so who is going to try poison Mathel? I assume this is a one person job.
I suggest that I might have a plan for the poisoning of Mathel.
Can I
Okay,
switch
sure.
to Herald of Thunder then? Because I thought it froze.
Sure.
Sweet.
Yeah, sure, go for it. What's the
All I
plan?
would need is the poison in a moment. If I fail, I'll bring the poison back and we can try something else. Possibly.
Okay. Do you trust Kappavian?
I trust you, friend.
Do you trust me, team? Okay.
Cool.
So last we saw Mathel, he had a girl on each arm, was drinking the wine, was a little bit sloshy, was heading to his house. Correct?
Yeah.
I have the facts correct? Okay.
Yeah, that is true.
Here is my plan in a basic outline. I would like to sneak to the house and wait somewhere, maybe outside the house or with a view to perhaps the kitchen. And I would like to observe for when one of his female accoutrements goes to fetch a fresh glass of wine or pitcher of wine.
Yeah, you see a beautiful young woman come sauntering out of his place, and comes walking back with two large skins of wine.
Okay. I would like to throw something at her.
What are you throwing at her?
You
A bear
know what
trap?
I'm throwing
A
at her.
rock? Oh,
No. I
you're throwing
throw-
that.
Yes,
That's
I throw
amazing,
a small
Ziggy.
device at her.
You take out a strange device and you throw it at her feet.
Oh no!
As it detonates, she immediately stops as her eyes glaze over and she turns to you. Master?
You didn't!
I put the poison in my hand and I say, place this in Mathel's wine and then forget all about this.
Yes,
And then I walk
master,
away.
she says as she pours it into the wine, turns and walks into the apartment.
I walk away. I walk back to the group. I believe my plan was successful. Yes, the skill I took was conversion trap.
That's amazing.
Nice.
What have you done, Angry? Look at the power you.
What have I done? Just so you guys know, conversion trap doesn't work on sort of very powerful or named enemies, so it wouldn't work on someone like Piety or anything, but it does work on mooks or just average people. So this is a perfect use of the skill. I am normal. Very nice.
Nice.
Okay, the poisoning is done.
Perhaps.
At some point, you hear news that Mathel is very, very sick. I'm gonna make an endurance roll for him.
Success. It'll be at
This
least
is gonna be
out
a
of the-
GM roll, so you can't see how
Oh,
well he does. Okay. You hear Mathel's very sick.
poor Mathel. What a terrible thing has befallen our master. I cannot believe
can
it.
I
He
go
was so
check up on
benevolent
him?
to us.
Oh, you go wandering in. You see there's a crowd of about 15 women around his bed,
Oh.
crying and weeping. One of them is waving a banana in front of his face, and Mathel's just lying like on the bed, and like he's pale, and he just hits the banana away. He's I'm not interested.
No.
Okay. I say, hey there, Mathel. Do you want me to go buy you some medicine?
Daniel Danman, don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm a tough one. Whatever I ate must have been a bad banana or something, but I'll be fine. He says, shaking
Or
his head.
perhaps bad wine. I'm muttering in the background.
Okay. Hargan said he had some medicine for sale, but no worries. I turn to leave.
He honestly doesn't seem interested. He's a pretty self-sufficient bloke, so he lets you go.
All right.
Nice try, though. Okay, are you guys waiting for night for the plan? You're waiting for Piety to leave.
I think we should kill Mathel in his sleep.
I mean, he's surrounded by people.
Well, maybe
He's out
they'll
of the
fuck off
picture
at some
least.
point.
We could,
Guys, I do have, and it's a very packed room, and I do have a very powerful kinetic blast that could.
Oh no!
We saw at least 15 people plus math. That's 16 people in there.
16 bonus damage.
Sir, are you sure you could live with that? Course of action.
Hell yeah!
That's 15 innocent people, Harold.
We don't know that.
I mean, how do we know they're innocent if
Yeah.
they support slavery?
I mean,
Would you date
they're just
a
party girls.
slavery supporting person?
Nope. Hell no.
Just party girls.
That's anti-freedom.
That's not righteous.
They might be enslaved
It ain't
themselves.
right.
It ain't right.
Sir, I implore you. I feel like you will be uncomfortable with this in the future.
There might not even be anyone there.
Let the poison take its course. We can come back later.
Let's just see if there's anyone there. If there's no one there, I'd just pop in one with my axe.
How about Z? You're a good guy, but we gotta be practical about this. Mathel's real quick with those bells. If he recovers, he really wants to make more money off us. So if he recovers, he's gonna stop us. So let me and Danman go in there. If there's no one there, I'll wait outside the door. Danman will do his thing. And if there are people there, then Danman will wait outside, guard the door, and I'll just do a little explosion
Reconnaissance.
action.
We'll do some reconnaissance.
We won't even talk about it afterwards.
I believe the likelihood of him recovering in time to pose any threat to our plans is slim to none, slim to zero.
But are you willing to risk your freedom on this?
Are you saying I'd like to trade my freedom for 15 innocent lives?
No, there's no innocent lives being lost. There'll be no one there.
How about we
But we
only
just
do
saw
it if there's
15
no
people there.
innocence there? Because we agreed to the poison, so we're okay with Mathel dying. Me and Danman will go together. We'll get each other's back, and we'll only execute the plan if there's no innocent people there.
Okay. I think the poison will do its job, but all right.
As a game master, yeah, either the poison does its job or it doesn't. So if it doesn't do its job, I highly recommend that everyone is there. Splitting the party is a terrible idea. I'm just throwing that out.
Okay.
Mathel's individually much stronger than each of you, right? Like if you want to actually fight him, you need to be working as a team to have a chance.
Even if he's asleep, can we just let his throat?
Well, I mean, he gets to do a perception check to hear you, so.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yes, you can coup de grace him. Like if he doesn't wake up, you can just kill him.
Okay, good.
But you know, you might wake up.
Freedom.
Like essentially, he's a powerful high level character. So you know.
Wait a minute. Why we know where the room is now because we visited him. Why don't I use my spooky ghost skill to just really quick in with my head, see who's in there, and then back out to report? Can I do that real quick? Just real quick.
Sure, go for it. Okay, you're on the roof of Mathel's apartment, and then you activate your ghost ability, and you stick your head through the roof into his bedroom. I'm gonna say he doesn't even have a chance of seeing this because he's not looking up at a ceiling. You see Mathel. He's actually like slowly rising from his bed, and he's like, "Oh man, I think I shook off the worst of that poison. Bloody nasty stuff."
Oh,
he seems largely
dodgy
fine.
poison.
Is he
I
alone?
come back out. I
Alone
report
is
this, and I say, "Oh, he's looking real fresh. He's looking real fresh, guys. Ooh, it didn't work."
I think we kill him now, so he doesn't stop us later.
Wait, was there anyone with him, Harold?
Just two other women.
See, there's no one there, no casualties.
Wait, I'm the only one who did it. I look at Ziz and I wink at him. I go, he was alone. We gotta go get him now. He doesn't even have his pants on.
All right, we're gonna need everyone. Let's go.
I say, wait, won't he just stay home during all of this? Do we need to do this? It seems like unnecessary risk to the plan.
We need to do it. Let's liberate him of his life.
This seems like a terrible idea. Just needs to be said.
Click off my collar. I put it in my pocket to put it back on later.
Very well. I unlocked my shackles as well.
Okay, you guys go trumping into Mathel's place, going up the stairs. You see him.
I sneak in. Perhaps we
Oh,
sneak.
you gotta sneak in. Okay.
I'm gonna sneak.
Everybody make a stealth roll, please. You're going ninja style.
Oh, God. This seems like a terrible idea.
Little did they know that this would be the end of the campaign. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh,
I rolled a
Ziggy.
1.
Even
Plus
rolled a
7 though.
1.
Plus 7 though.
It's actually a 2. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a 2 because you get -5 on a 1 and a +5 on a 10.
2. Not much
Okay.
better.
So what I'm gonna rule is that you guys all creep into Mathel's apartment. Calluna, you notice Kappavian trip and fall over a chair as the chair splinters into a million pieces with a loud racket. And you're smooth enough that you basically just, like press up against the wall and meld into the darkness. You are still concealed. But Daniel, Kappavian, and Harold, you guys all are like, as Mathel comes walking down the stairs in like a loose-fitting robe showing his bare, hairless chest. And you notice he's carrying 2 swords in either hand. And he kind of looks at the 3 of you and goes, "What the hell are you doing in my place?"
Sorry to disturb you, sir. We heard you were unwell, and we came to see if you were on the mend. Whether there was anything we could do to help.
I'm fine. Now get the hell out of my house.
I start walking out of the room.
I do the little Homer Simpson fade into the bush, except for I use my ghost ability to fade into the wall, and I end up outside.
But you guys just wuss out. You're wussing out of me here. Are you wussing out of me?
Abort! Abort!
He's got his weapons. He's ready to go. Yeah, it's a small hallway.
I'm ready to fight. I kind of want to fight.
I have already faced into the wall. I'm still inside the wall. I can come back, but I'm in the wall.
Listen,
I opened
Kappavian
the
already
wall.
thought this was a terrible idea, and then he tripped over a chair and exploded, and Math will come out with 2 swords, looking very ready to murder. I'm like, I'm out.
Okay, I think.
I'm out,
Okay,
I'm
I'm
leaving.
gonna go with Kappavian. I think this is gonna bite us in the ass later.
He escorts you guys out of his place and closes the door behind you.
I know when a plan is doomed to
I
failure.
put my collar back on.
I put my
Can
shackles
I
back on. I'm
sneak
glad
out
he didn't
ahead of
notice
the
these
closing
shackles.
door?
Oh, you're still inside.
No. When I see that he's escorting them, I'm gonna like
You creep out.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm out.
you squeeze out of a window, I'll say.
That's sweet.
And you guys bail hard. Intimidated by Mathel, terrified of
Yep.
Mathel, you flee.
Ooh, that was a doozy, guys.
Yeah, like maybe we can go about this another route, but again, I don't think he's gonna interrupt our plans.
Just so you guys know, night has fallen, and it looks like Piety is about to leave Sun with a group of blackguards. You see her walking out right now.
All right, so we need to make a decision immediately, folks. We have to abort the Mathel plan because the timeline has moved up on us. We've run out of time. Are we going to follow her, or are we going to focus on first dealing with the Blackguard barracks and then deal with Piety afterwards?
Do we even know that the Blackguards are gonna want to fight more? Maybe they'll like side with us when Piety's dead. I mean, she seems kind of fucking crazy. Like,
it's a possibility. Though Dominus, I'm sure, would whip them into line. But perhaps if Dominus isn't here,
and
they can be
Piety's
convinced.
Given many of the Blackguards favors.
One of the other things is that the Blackguards have not been kind to the exiles and so on. So they probably are not expecting mercy, so to speak.
my wonderful friends.
Idea is
I have an idea.
Okay. I'm ready.
Kappavian has amazing traps. How about
Thank you.
the Blackguards are sleeping? We have loads of traps, loads of fire traps positioned where they would stand up. So if they for any reason wake up, loads of fire traps go up, setting the entire barracks on fire. But we don't do anything with that. We just leave that. They can just be on fire. Then we go kill Piety. And then if she somehow calls for reinforcements, well, the Blackguards are on fire.
We do need to create some form of explosion as a signal to the other exiles that it's time to unclip their shackles and cause mayhem. But I like the way you're thinking. Perhaps we could, I don't know about sneaking in and placing a trap delicately where each person will put their feet down when they go to put their slippers on. We're going to put the traps in their slippers.
That's what we got Harold for.
Yeah, I thought Harold was going to do that. Was that not the plan?
mean, yeah, but I can only produce so many of these traps at once.
Slip in?
Yeah, you can make 3 traps right now.
I can make 3. I can make 3 of these at once. I can't. Not enough to deal with every person.
But that's a lot of fire.
Do they store flour in the Blackguards barracks at all?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Seems
Like
reasonable. They use
flour?
it for food and stuff.
Are we thinking we destroy their pantry?
Kegs of flour under pressure.
That's true. It does create a fire. Okay. Okay.
Amy, remember what skill you have, what you could do to the flour?
I can do that to the flour?
You can do that to the flour, yeah.
It seems like you have an idea.
Will that happen in time?
If one of them touches the flour, it'll go off.
Could we maybe deliver some like bread or some other cheap food, like for the evening meal?
Sure.
Okay.
Hagen will give you some food to supply. So, Amy, what does your character do with this food exactly?
Describe.
Okay, I'm gonna find the nicest basket I can in town.
Okay.
And pretty myself up, and I'm gonna put it on my hip, and I'm gonna fill the fruit, and I'm just gonna like touch him a bit, just give him a little bit of a kiss, and then walk up to the Blackguards and be like, "Hi, so I really noticed how you were protecting everyone in the arena today, and I really feel like part of our victory was because you kept such lovely order. So I just thought, would you like some fruit?" And then can I circle the barracks, offering my fruit?
The Blackguard beams with pride as he grabs the basket and he's like, thank you. It's always nice to be appreciated by you people. I'll spread this out with the rest of the men. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
What? When she comes back,
now
or
do you
like,
want to also plant the fire traps in the barracks?
yeah, I'm gonna ask. What is it that you've done? What was it
It
that
would
you were
be
doing?
best if we really put all of our eggs killing the Blackguard's basket.
I agree.
So if we could plant those traps as well, and maybe like put things under their doors so they can't get out of the burning building, that would be great because they
All right.
remember me.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna distribute fire traps. I'm gonna give one to Harold, and I'm gonna give one. I go to give one to Daniel Danman, and I say, I don't give it to him.
Hell yeah!
Is the barracks like guarded on the outside, or are they inside eating or something?
So basically, there's a squad of blackguards guarding the entrance to the Sign encampment. There's a squad of blackguards down at the docks, and there's a squad of there's basically like 2 squads of blackguards in the barracks.
Okay. All right. Harold.
Yeah.
Harold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask that you simply phase through the wall using your uncanny ability.
Sure.
I've rigged that to detonate when you throw it. Okay, just throw it, and then get out of there as fast as you can. But I'm gonna count. I'm gonna need you to count to 90. Can you count that high?
Yeah. But where do you want me to throw it?
I'll leave the judgment up to you.
Okay.
You can do that. All right. On the count of 60, I am going to sneak up to the front door and place 2 fire traps at the front door, like in the door frame, basically, so that when the door opens, it goes.
You surreptitiously place them nice and invisible at the front of the door.
All right. Camera shift focus, and then I run away. Camera shift focus to the rest of the group. To Harold.
You turn into a ghost, I assume, and head over to the barracks.
So I'm going through the wall. Like every few seconds, my face just like pops out of the wall to like check to make sure I'm in the right spot. And after I count to 60, I know Ziggy has done his thing. I count another 30 seconds.
He did it.
And I throw the fire trap in the laundry room where there's a lot of cloth and linen. And I phase back out and I run and rejoin the group.
I'm just seeing if you randomly materialize at any point during this time.
Sure.
I don't roll a flippin' 1. You don't. You stay ghost form the entire time.
Nice.
Your plan goes without any hitch as you toss your flame trap in, and then you go ghosting out.
It booms almost immediately as soon as he throws it. So hope he runs fast.
So let me describe what begins to happen at the Blackguard barracks,
Yes,
and then I will and then you guys can tell me what you guys want to do. So firstly, you see one of the Blackguards leaning against the entrance to the barracks as he pulls a piece of fruit that he got earlier from the basket. As he bites into it, a strange purplish mist puffs out of the piece of fruit. He starts coughing, and then like the purplish mist like sticks to his skin and starts growing over his whole body as he starts screaming, as boils and pustules start appearing, and he starts writhing on the ground in agony. As he dies, you see like 4 other blackguards running up to him, and as he dies, you see this body go psh, as gas shoots out of it in a large plume, and then the 4 blackguards also get infected, and they start screaming as well as they start running around and falling to the ground. You hear further screams coming from inside, not only from fire, but also from contagion, which is Amy's new skill that she's picked up, which is a bit of a doozy of spreading, because not only can you just directly infect people with it, but you can also infect food, or you can even cough on someone and then it activates like 24 hours later. So there's a lot of fun you can do with contagion and Path of Paper. So anyway, it seems like the blackguards in the barracks are having a really bad time. To put it mildly, you hear the sounds of death and screaming and absolute chaos and panic. You guys are, I assume, standing wherever you like in Stan. What do you guys want to do?
I guess perhaps we should see how events unfold a little bit, then choose our best course of action.
Well, how about we go after Piety now while there's full chaos and we take her out? She's going to be at full power. Everyone in here is going to be hopefully being killed by all the other exiles.
Yeah, maybe we should warn the other exiles on our way out. Just be like, don't get too close to the blackguards that are like exploding into pustules. But I don't know. I don't know about this, so I guess that's that's Calluna's job. She wants to warn people.
What you notice is that the squad of blackguards at the docks hears the chaos and they start running towards the barracks.
How fortunate that the door is trapped.
Yeah, it is just fire at the door, that's for sure. At this point, it seems like this is the sign that the rest of the exiles you talk to are looking for, as they all start taking off their shackles, waving their weapons, and getting ready to fight.
Sweet.
As you start hearing the sounds of battle, as I'm going to rule that the majority of the exiles basically engage the squadron that's moving up from the docks. So there's one free group of blackguards still standing at the entrance. They're turning around and like starting to check out what the hell's going on. And yeah, a battle is brewing at the docks. What do you guys do?
I think we should go after Piety.
Do we know where she went?
Mm-hmm.
She left the town and went out into the Sand Slum. So you'd have to get through the blackguard group, the blackguard squad, to get to her.
Let's go assist the exiles and head that way then.
Okay, so you guys are gonna hit the main blackguard squad, guarding the entrance. So it's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's happening!
It's happening!
Oh, are you guys ready for some shit?
Wow.
Yeah.
Please position your exiles as you see fit.
Now they're engaged with some other exiles, were they? As well? Or are these additional squad of blackguard?
These are the unencumbered squad that are guarding the entrance.
Oh, we didn't go to the dock?
Oh, you said you guys are going after Piety, right?
Yeah, we have to make it into the slums, but that's like a different sector of town that's guarded by this squad of blackguard.
I thought we were assisting the other exiles versus the docks first. Is that not what we're doing?
That's it. Do you want to go and bushwhack the group at the docks, or do you want to go for the group at the entrance? It's your choice.
This is the way to the Sun slums to chase down Fiesta. Okay.
I feel like we're. Sorry, again.
So are we going to Piety, or are we helping the exiles first? What are we?
I figured we'd help the exiles first because then it becomes like a take back San kind of rolling.
Like a snowball.
Okay.
You want to go for the snowball?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does sound like a good idea.
Yeah.
It's easy to control the town.
In that case, one of these squads is fighting exiles, so we don't worry about them.
All right.
Okay, so there's two groups of blackguards. Basically, you've got the warrior type blackguards, massive black shields and swords, standing in a tightly clustered formation together. And then you see behind them are two blackguard archmages, which you'd know what they're capable of. They're basically like lightning mages that provide range support to the blackguard troops. Not only that, you see Captain Artillery himself standing near the back. Very handsome, wearing an eye patch. He's got like a huge, massive two-handed sword in his hands that he's drawing. As you hear the sounds of battle nearby, you see Muds like smash. He just leaps into the pile of blackguards and starts smashing away at them. You hear Lily like shooting out like one projectile as like blackguards are dying all around her. And Vetriana is like you just hear screams as she does an ice nova and like kills like 4 blackguards at once. So this is all happening in the background. So can you guys
How's Mods'
please
foot going?
Initiative?
Sorry. Roll initiative.
Yes, please.
Roll initiative. My rolls this evening. You okay?
Okay, so Kappavian gets 10.
Contagion.
Yeah, Amy's getting her a taste of her own medicine. Calluna gets 50. Daniel got 10. And what did Cute Dog get? Cute Dog got 11. Okay. Cool. Calluna, it is your turn to act. Go.
Whoa.
Sorry, just before you go. Artillery draws a sword and he's like, "Men, attack! Defense sign is ours!" As they all charge right at you. Okay, go Calluna.
This was the guy who left us chained up together.
Yeah,
for
he
the first
changed you
fight,
because he
wasn't it?
said like he bet on the other team.
Oh, okay. All right, good revenge. The two magic casters at the back of this group that Daniel's going to engage with, it looks like, are they part of the group of melee, or are they?
No, they're in a separate zone from the melee.
Is Daniel Danman in the middle of both packs? Is that your plan?
That is my plan.
He's right in the thick of it already.
Good job. Good.
All right, I'm
strategy.
gonna twirl out my new staff and maybe grab it a little too tightly so the blood comes out, and I love it. And I'm gonna cast Contagion onto that group that Dan is
On the group of blackguards.
standing in.
Oh,
Yes.
The
damn.
warriors. Okay, make a roll. You got a lot of
I
damage
don't
now with
quite-
that unique stuff.
Yeah, so I'm.
So Contagion
Wham
is an
times-
AoE, so it'll hit all 6 blackguards, and it has 2 bonus damage. But it is chaos damage, so it ignores any resistance or armor, which is nice.
Ooh.
And then I've got my
Nice.
regular damage, so it's. Hold on, let me see if I can
Yeah,
get
and
this
then
right.
you know, multiply by your wham plus your regular damage. Also, chaos magic, this is just for the viewers to know, but also for you to know, just in case you don't know. Chaos magic is dark stuff, and there's a chance that it goes wrong. So there's a little table on the rulebook that if you roll a 1 twice in a row, something very bad happens. Yeah, something very messed up and dark and evil happens. So there's always a risk.
Gotta open with a big bang. +8, and then 2 from the hatred. And then 2 from the contagion. All right.
Okay.
This should be my roll.
Okay. You roll a 9
Wow.
times 6. 66 points of chaos damage. And I mean, that ignores armor and resistance. So I'll tell you straight up, Amy, that's enough to kill all 6 blackguards. So you extend your hand. Describe your horrible contagion 6 kill.
Horrific.
Okay, so more of what happened in the barracks, but I'm actually seeing it this time, and they kind of
Yeah.
bubble and splatter onto Dan's boots, and oh, yeah, that feels good.
Horrific.
They're just
6
puddles.
splash charges go floating up. I don't think anyone needs splash charges right now. Now, when contagion kills a target, it can spread to a nearby zone. So which zone do you want to spread it to? Do you want to spread it to the archmages or the other warriors?
Or Daniel Danman.
The archmages, please.
Or Daniel Danman. Sorry, the archmages. Okay, so basically, you know, purple coating, they all die a horrible, gruesome death, and then like the contagion like flows and like envelops the 2 archmages. Now it doesn't do damage to them yet; it'll do damage to them at the big start of your next turn. But they are
This is
currently
Path of
infected.
Exile. This clear speed.
Okay, go Atiri. Atiri roars. As suddenly a massive rotating shield of fire appears around him. He then rushes over to Daniel with this big 2-handed sword and goes as he does a double strike. He rolls a 1.
Oh, we've been so lucky tonight.
Okay. Double strike does not miss on a 1, so you take 21 points of physical damage. But I don't think that's enough to even break your armor.
No. Oh,
Wow.
I have
Atiri
18 armor, so I
having a
take
blast.
3.
3 points of damage.
But don't forget, he does have this molten shell swirling around him. Whatever that
Relevant.
does. Go Harold.
Okay. You know, it looks like they're doing a good job on the mages. The 6-man group of blackguards and those 2 mages over there, they're not one group, right? They're separate.
No, they're separate, yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just I'll wind up kinetic blast, and I'll blast the group of 6 black.
Okay, 6 black odds. So that's 6 bonus damage. Go for your kinetic blast, Harold.
Damage, and then the 4 from my hatred. Ooh, I rolled a 7.
52 points of damage. You unleash a kinetic blast. The bolt basically hits the one black god and then multiplies into dozens of sub bolts. There's just explosions everywhere. The 6 black gods kind of scream as they hold up their shields. Some of it like holding their ears in pain as the explosions pop all around them. They look really, really injured, but they're still just standing.
Oh, what? They lived? No. Not one shot? Nice build.
They got pretty high amounts of armor and resistance, actually.
Oh, okay.
Go Kappavian. How would I go about judging the power of an enemy, like the power categorization of an enemy?
You'd use perception to get a feel of how strong they are.
I would like to perceive Captain Artery.
Okay, make a perception roll. Artery. It is a minor action, but you currently don't need to flask, so that's fine.
Yep.
You rolled a 10 for a total of 19.
Tell me everything about him.
Yeah. Look, he's basically as strong as one of you guys. So
Does that count
like
as a powerful category?
Yeah, he's pretty powerful.
For the purpose of, it does not work on stronger enemies. They're stronger than us?
Conversion trap will not work on artillery.
Oh, okay.
He's named.
Damn it.
It could work on one of the Archmages or one of the Black God Warriors, but it won't work on him.
I see.
His might is too strong.
His power level is roughly equivalent to her. In that case, then, I'd like to get out one of my new and improved Fire Trap 2000s.
Ooh.
I would be like, don't worry, Harold. I've got your back, buddy. I'll finish him off for you. You'll get him next time. And I fling it over Harold into the center of the group of the Blackguards.
Okay, and you throw it at the 6 Blackguards. Make a roll.
What is my damage now? Oh God. It's something. Okay.
So looking at your character sheet, your wham is 5.
I got it.
No, yeah.
Yeah, my trap wham is 5 plus 5. 1d10 times 5 plus 5. That is 55 points of damage.
You rolled a 10? Oh my god, you guys are just demolishing this fight. Okay.
I crit on 9 or 10, so that's a crit. Either way.
Yeah. So you would add half of your dex and int to the damage. But it really, really is beyond overkill. So please describe your 6-man kill with your fire trap.
Alright, so they've been flashbanged by Harold's attempt at murdering them. So they're all reeling and stuff. And I'd basically just throw a grenade in the middle of them and giblets and flaming hunks of meat spray in all directions.
There's just arms and legs and bits of smoking meat that remain of the poor blackguards. They are vanquished.
Poor blackguards.
Go, Daniel! Daniel, you're currently engaged by artillery.
Yeah.
So you cannot leave the area unless you beat him on a maneuver or athletic check.
That's fine. Is he close enough that a Herald of Ash Prolif is going to hit the 2 Archmages close?
No.
Okay.
He is not in the same zone.
How much damage is Hatred?
2 bonus damage.
2? Okay, I'm going to heavy strike him.
Okay. With your big ass. Roll an 8. Good God, you guys are rolling really well. 97 physical damage.
No.
With a mighty
fire
swing,
damage. Fire damage.
Axe. Oh, it's a fire damage, sorry. With a mighty swing, you slam your burning Herald of Ash axe into Arturi's chest. You basically split his shield in half, and that's the only thing that barely keeps him alive. But he is still standing. However, you do ignite him.
Yeah, sweet.
So he will take another 97 points of fire damage
on his turn
at the end of his turn.
Nice.
Wait, isn't it at the start?
However, as you slam into him, the molten shell around him explodes, and a huge blaze of fire.
Isn't damage over time taken at the start of your turn?
I think it's the start of your next turn, right? Because that's a full round.
For Ignite specifically, it's on at the end of their turn.
Oh, okay.
Ignite has gone through many balance passes though, so who knows when it will change again. He does 46 points of fire damage to you, Daniel, with his molten shell.
I admire your bravery slamming through the molten shell.
See, I leech up to full first. 46.
So that's a decent
46.
amount of fire damage.
That's a bit of fire
Oh,
damage.
now it's my archmages that get to play with you guys. Okay.
41.
So all 4 archmages are going to target Daniel. Surprise, surprise.
Ooh.
They raise their hands as an arc of lightning shoots, slams into Daniel, and then hops over, hits Harold, and then hops over, hits Kappavian.
Wow, that range.
Ow. Rude. I'm all the way over here.
A roll of 5, so each archmage does 23 points of
Jesus.
Wait,
lightning
each?
So basically, take your resistance and minus it from each of those arcs.
Oh no, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage. And archmages are nasty. These are like pre-nerf archmages. You remember pre-nerf archmages in PoE? Like you just run around the corner and they're like, "Fuck," and it's like, oh, I'm dead. Shit. Yeah. So not only that, but you notice that the arc beam, is not done yet. It seems to be bouncing around and going for another round.
So wait,
Oh,
that all
those are-
hits me, right? 23 damage each?
Yeah.
All right, most of my energy shield gone. I'm okay.
How many
Forgot
was
about
it?
a bunch of
Four?
energy
all
shield.
of us, right? Four of them times 23, but each one's minus by a resist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 times
I'm
7.
down.
Okay. Daniel crumples to the ground, his body shaking with electricity. And also like a small fire, kind of
Good
outlining his
tanking,
form.
good sir. I salute you.
Artillery
tanking
like
them.
spins his two-handed sword in one hand as he spits blood on the ground and points at Harold, and he's like, "You're next."
No. Please.
Please. Please, sir.
Okay, go Calluna.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, your contagion ticks. Beep. And the 2 archmages fall to their knees screaming, covered in purple goo as their bodies literally dissolve to nothing.
Nice.
Sweet.
Anti-fast charges.
All right, if anyone needs
Nice.
those fast charges.
Also, their arcs that were going to chain next turn disappear because they don't carry on chaining if they did. So, Calluna, what do you do?
Does the contagion spread to Captain?
Yes, it does. So the contagion now goes
Huh?
as it crawls over and envelops Artillery. And you rolled a crit on that
Okay.
contagion, so it's a deadly one. It keeps the initial roll for the entire fight. So as long as it can find someone to creep to,
It's gonna kill
it's going to
everyone.
have a fantastic time.
Wow.
So
Sweet.
Artillery will take damage from that contagion at the beginning of your next turn.
How bad is Artillery looking?
He looks very hurt.
Okay.
Also, he's on fire.
Okay.
He actually has a sick ignite on him.
Nice. I
He's
got you,
dead.
team. Spark AoE, please.
Oh,
Nice.
so you're going to hit Artillery and the 2 Archmages with Spark. Go for it.
Yes.
Finish them.
You roll an
Wow.
8. Man, you guys are not rolling like below 8 today. At least on this fight. 78 points of lightning damage. Amy, Calluna, please describe your triple kill as Artillery crumples to the ground, as do the 2 Archmages shaking with electricity.
Ignited and swelling
All right.
from contagions at the same time.
Yeah, it's gonna like play on Artillery's light armor, like his metal armor and stuff. So he goes "Zzz," and then like puffs out purple, and then the contagion spreads over, and then Lightning's like, "Yeah, that looks fun," and then they jump and get on the mages, and then they're just having a blast.
Just
It's
havoc.
great. It's a great old time.
Yeah.
The Blackguard squad light dead. You notice the other Blackguards are also dead, as you see your exile companions like Mods and Lily and such, standing over the dead bodies of the Blackguards, raising their weapons, going. Yeah. At this point, we are going to take a short break, but before we do that, I want to toss out a vote to the to chat. I want them to vote on something. So basically, we're gonna say that at this point you've killed all the blackguards and so on. All the blackguards in the barracks are dead, and the 2 squads have been taken down by the combined might of you and your exiled friends. San is officially yours. Congratulations. So now the only thing you really have to worry about in the immediate future is Piety coming back or something. Now, in this brutal battle, chat, how many of their exiled friends died?
Oh no.
Is the question.
Oh no.
Did none of them die? Was it was it just an overwhelming victory, or did one of them take an arrow to the knee, so to speak? So actually, what we'll do is, if you could pull up a straw poll with the names of Lily, Mods, Marmoa, Grigor,
Veritania.
and Clarissa.
Oh, okay.
So we'll say the vote is who dies. I'm going to say one of them dies.
So Lily, Datmots, Marmar, Gregor, Veritania, Clarissa?
Yeah, that's fine. And chat gets the vote on who dies in the battle.
Someone
in
died.
your name.
Wow.
So while we're
Chat, too
voting on
much
that, we can
chaos.
take a quick break, and we'll see you guys after the vote in just 3 or 4 minutes.
Yep.
By the way, we
Yes.
healed these.
Yeah, we healed this.
Okay.
back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Path of Paper, the conversion trap meta. As
Yes.
our exiles have just decisively, absolutely destroyed a squad of blackguards, and with lots of burning and mayhem and contagions and fire traps, the blackguards in San are dead. As there's a roar and a cheer from all the freed exiles ripping off their shackles and taking blackguard weapons and equipping and arming themselves, as you are free, finally, and in control of San encampment for now.
Sweet.
We should get ready for Piety coming back and put some traps down.
Yeah. Also,
Good idea.
we should probably enlist the assistance of the others. It's like someone needs to give a rousing speech. You know, we have the city, yada yada, but they're going to try and take it back from us. We must be ready. That sort of thing.
Exiles! Long have you wanted your freedom. Long since gone are the days of the arena and fighting as slaves. Today, you reclaim your freedom. Death to Piety and death to Dominus. Hell yeah!
As you say this, please make a perception check, everyone.
Oh no. You can't do that to us, DM. That's rude.
Beat 13.
Oh god.
Tito gets a 10.
Ooh, I got 10.
Calluna gets an 11.
I get a 1.
Danman rolls a 1. He's scratching his balls.
I made speech.
Speak.
Oh, I rolled a 1 too.
Ooh.
Fabian rolled a 1. I mean,
Right,
it's hard to see
enraptured
with
by
that mask on, so I understand.
I'm enraptured by the speech.
You guys are chatting your speech when suddenly you don't even see where it comes from. Not in the slightest. As suddenly 2 blades appear jutting out of Daniel Danman's chest
Oh.
for 44 points of physical damage on a 3.
Not too bad.
As you see, your mind sort of catches up as, with amazing and unnatural speed, Mathel appears out of the shadows, flipping off the Ascendancy statue, doing like a sort of tornado spin. He like lands behind Danman and just like skewers him with his 2 blades.
Fine, it wasn't that much.
Wasn't that much.
Mathel, no, we're not your enemy. We're not your enemy. We'll let you
I'm
drink
just
your
pretty you
wine
guys
and
out
sleep with the
rooting for me.
women's.
For now.
The banana.
He flicks back his blonde hair and he's like, "How could you? I had a good thing going here."
I knew this was gonna bite us in the ass, Kappavian.
All right.
We're
So we
doing
got all
this.
these
You surrender.
Oh no, we're doing this.
No, sir, we will not be surrendering. We've fought too hard for this.
Okay.
I say, exiles, this is one of the ones who would oppress you of your freedom.
They all know Mathel. They look at him with absolute terror and don't get involved.
Oh, cowards.
I slam him with heavy strength.
Okay, can you guys make initiative rolls, please?
Well, yes. It is. Too fast.
There's a very small chance you beat him on initiative.
15.
Almost. Calluna gets a very
I
bad
think
roll.
I beat him on initiative.
Oh, Kappavian. You get like 22 or something.
Pog.
23. And Harold, you get 13. Okay. Go Kappavian.
I use conversion trap, just kidding.
Master.
I run behind him and I fling a bear trap at his feet, at his legs, the back of his rippling calves. I fling a bear trap.
This is Mathel full form. He's wearing like armor and everything. You know, he's wearing like cool gladiator armor. He's not wearing any. He's not wearing a shirt. Just I thought that's an important thing to mention.
Just like leather
he's wearing like
straps.
greaves and
With like
leather
rings
straps.
over the nipples. Like leather straps.
Yeah, he's got
ring.
nipple rings. You know.
Perfect.
So make your roll, Kappavian.
Okay.
Your bear trap.
Pressure's on. All right. One. It's gonna be a big one. plus 10. It's 20. It's only 25. It's only 25.
25. The bear trap.
Oh.
The bear trap
Yeah.
shink, goes at his feet and shatters when it encounters his ankle.
But what about the crippling effect?
He kind of shakes it off, like he's limping a bit. So yeah, he is slowed. His speed is reduced by 4, but he doesn't take any damage.
Okay. He's slowed. He's slowed. Get away from him.
Yeah.
So wait, does
Mathel's
he
turn.
get 2 turns then?
Well, it was a surprise round.
Oh.
You guys didn't see
Gotcha.
him, so you guys are
He got
completely
us good.
surprised. So I think it's dramatically appropriate. Okay, so Mathel's going to use multi-strike as he draws his blade and he does a double strike. So he goes.
Ooh.
Double.
A double strike.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's taking so long to enter.
I'm dead.
Probably. It's
Ooh.
minus 10. So this first hit does 84 points of physical damage.
Not a crit though.
It's not a crit.
I'm dead.
Okay. He doesn't kill you, he just knocks you out. He basically just like wah wah wah. And then there's like you suddenly look at Daniel Danman and there's like he's got about like 20 different cuts all over his body. And Daniel Danman crumples to the ground.
I'm sorry, Danman. You were right.
He sheathes his swords and he says, "That was for poisoning me, you ass."
Wait, how did you know? I mean, it wasn't us.
He gives a one swift kick at Daniel Danman's body. Okay, are we done here?
You can't deny our freedom, though. You worked so hard for it in the. You're not going to side with the
Look,
Blackguard now.
I'm
eh?
done with the scene. He looks at the entrance to the Lord's Labyrinth. He's like, I'm going in there. It's about time I get off my lazy ass, stop drinking and whoring, you know? Go get some power.
It's very noble of you.
He leans down and reluctantly feeds Daniel Danman a flask. As he gets you back up to your feet, pats you on the back. He's like, "Don't mess with me again, okay, mate?"
Yeah, you shouldn't have poisoned him. That was really mean.
I can't believe you came up with that plan and executed it all. Bench.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest. You might be able to take him out, all 4 of you at once. It kind of depends on rolls. So if you want to go for it, go for it. But he doesn't actually want to fight you. He just was establishing dominance.
I'm like, I say, hey, Mathel, thanks, man. Thanks for letting us off easy. And I look at Zizaran, and something comes over me. I get like a flashback, some kind of supernatural energy comes over me, and I just really want to scream out the word of a fruit, maybe like a pineapple or something, like some kind of tropical fruit. I can't stop thinking about the tropical fruit.
It's my turn, right?
And I just look at Dan, and I go, why am I thinking of this tropical fruits all the time?
If you want to do this,
is it my turn?
If you want to do this, I'm just saying this could result in a party wipe, or it could be glorious. So
I mean, I was going to not, but then Q-Talk said pineapple.
Q-Talk did say pineapple. It is
It's tradition.
So Daniel Danman, it's your turn. You make the decision, I guess.
He would be surprised, right? Can I surprise him?
I mean,
odds or
I'm
evens.
sure I'd be very surprised that you're apparently ending your life.
I got you
I'd
back,
be very
Daniel.
surprised by this.
It's evens. He's not surprised. He's looking right at you.
All right, you know what? He said pineapple. I heavy strike him.
Go for it.
Well, we're in too deep now. Let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes.
It's done.
It is done.
1d10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2 for hatred.
Yep.
87. And shock damage, and -6 threshold.
-6 threshold. Okay. You raise your massive axe as it starts cackling with lightning from your herald of lightning. As you slam it into Mathil, he looks genuinely surprised that you're attacking him. He does. You do basically fling him back 5 feet as lightning washes over him as he pulls up his blades. He lands back at his feet, and you see he looks badly singed, but otherwise is still standing.
Is he shocked?
I didn't actually expect you guys to fight him. So let me just pull up.
87 and also -6. So I guess that's the damage equivalent against his threshold of 99.
Yeah, he is shocked. Just very nice. So because he's shocked, everybody your attacks are lucky against him, which means you can roll twice and take the higher result. Go, Harold.
Okay, I'm gonna while he's like kind of surprised, I'm gonna just hit him with the power siphon. I'm gonna wind up, and I get to roll twice, right? So we're
You do.
Shook.
Okay, roll a 4.
Ooh. Well, I mean, do I just take the 4, the 36?
36 points of physical damage. The bolt of pure energy slams into him. He grunts.
Oh. Uh-oh, guys.
Okay, go Calluna. Calluna runs away screaming.
Yes.
You have 2 rolls.
Do something!
Okay, I'm gonna back away just a little bit. Just a little bit. I need some distance.
Oh my god.
Okay. Spark single target.
Yeah.
You shoot all 4 sparks straight at Mathil. Go for it.
Oh!
You roll a 9. Oh, you roll a 10. That's a crit.
Oh!
So
Oh, it's not 6, sorry. It's +12. I copy pasted the wrong one.
you're using a staff, right? So add half of your strength or intelligence, whichever is higher, to the total damage because it's a crit.
Strength or what, sorry?
Strength or intelligence.
I mean, it's 10 for both of those.
That's
but
10. So you do an extra 5 damage.
Yeah,
Not-
and
not
then
that much
another
right now.
6 on that. Sorry, I wrote the wrong number.
Okay. Well, he is once again shocked, needless to say, as you hit him for
Shocking.
92 points of lightning damage. Once again, he holds up his swords as the lightning washes over him, his body shaking. He's like, "Urgh." You see him concentrating and focusing, hanging on at this massive assault.
Someone
Go
kill him!
Kappavian.
I'd like to look at the other exiles who are watching on with this. What's the general reaction of the crowd here?
Some of them are like, "Go Mathil, yeah!" Others are like, "Kappavian, you can do it, man! Go for it!" They seem pretty like evenly divided.
He ate from the palm of Dominus, and he was a Blackguard sympathizer.
As I throw another bear trap, this time aimed right at that rippling buttocks. And I roll twice for big damage.
Okay, you roll a 6
40.
for a total of 40 physical damage.
That's
His buttocks get nibbled by the bear trap for sure. You even go, "Oh my
Nibbled
ass!"
his butt.
As it's bleeding. Yeah. Okay, it's not his turn. You see him hold up his blades in the air, and then he starts spinning.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Can you make a maneuver or athletics check? Says he's going to try a spin and hit you and Harold with Cyclone. So I want to see
Oh
if you
shit,
can
I should have
stop
moved
him.
away.
Athletics, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He
Easy.
gets 21.
21.
No, that was you. I get 21.
I get
You
21.
get 21.
Oh.
I feel like a crit should beat a
roll again.
non-crit. Okay. What do we do? Same thing?
Just roll the same roll, yeah. I get 21 yet again.
Wait, but that doesn't make sense. Surely we'd just roll a raw 1d10 to beat a draw.
Fine, we can do a tiebreaker like that. I don't mind. That's a bit more favoring you. That's fine. So I roll a 7.
Again.
Oh.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. One more time. I roll a 5.
Oh my god!
What? What are the
Let's go. I
odds?
roll a 9. Beat that.
Oh
7.
no.
That was the sexy grappling match. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Slapping oiled bodies, grasping each other.
You fence, you fight, you fence with Mathel, you try to keep him down, but he manages to spin out of you, cutting you, and then spinning and cutting up Harold as well.
That's hot. That did it for me.
He rolls a 7 times his 10 wham for a total of 74
wham.
points of physical damage to both Harold and Daniel.
Good. I'm alive.
You also
I'm just
notice
like Brent.
as he picks up a life flask and chugs it.
I am down. Ouch.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
You see a lot of his wounds starting to heal up as he drinks his flask. And poor Harold crumples to the ground, cut down by the blades of Mathel. Go Daniel.
One sec. Let's see. I'm just calculating my life. Okay. Ha ha
I'd just
ha!
like to point out he was 10 wham. 10. Dedicated wham.
Okay, so, and he's still shocked.
No, his shock is one off now.
Why?
It lasts one turn.
Yeah, but it's not been her turn yet. She shocked him last.
Oh, my bad. Okay, yeah, he's still shocked. That's true. I forgot about Amy's shock.
Also, wouldn't it be to the end of my last turn anyway? Because I get to shock for myself. Nice run.
I can't actually remember. You might be right. So either way, he's shocked. So go for it.
Okay. I hit him. Oh,
A 1 and a 2. Those are brutal rolls.
all right.
Oh.
Yeah. Great. I heavy strike him for 37.
Okay, you smash into him. He seems to absorb most of the blow by
And it's
delicately,
fire damage.
blocking your attack with the swords. Was that fire or physical? Sorry.
Fire.
Fire. Okay. Go Harold. Harold is down. Go Calluna.
Oh, and I life lead.
Oh yeah, sure you do. Do you want to drink a flask? Also?
Yes, actually. I can go up to full then.
Okay, nice. Okay, Calluna.
Can I just ask, am I the maximum distance away so he will be able to get me?
You don't know how fast he is. If he has a default speed, he cannot get to you.
Okay.
You are faster
Oh,
than him.
You have
I
very
am
high speed, so
fast.
you can run a bit further away if you want. It's fine.
Can I
You'll be in range.
be further away than that? I was just
sorry.
Yeah,
clicking
you
Flask-
like you basically run off the screen. Yeah.
Flask
for
on
it.
recharge energy shield, right?
No.
Not if you take
You have
damage.
to not take damage for a full round.
Yeah, you have to not take damage. If you ascend into a cultist, then damage doesn't affect energy shield recharge anymore. So
Oh.
there's that.
I can still move on my turn too, right?
Yeah, you can. You're not engaged because Mathel left the zone, so you can move where you like.
Can I move here? And is that outside of like normal move range?
You're moving your speed of 6. So you're about 7 speed away from him. So it depends how fast he is. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So if Ziggy cripples him, perfect.
Oh yeah, he's crippled. He's got -4 speed.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Calluna,
keep-
what are you doing?
I don't like this little whole group. I don't
Pelt
like
him from
it at all.
range.
Spark him.
I'll keep him
Okay,
slow.
but I'm just looking behind me at the water that I can run over with my ring.
You can. You can just run down the river and forget all of your problems, basically.
Yep. Spark.
Roll twice.
True. No.
First roll's
you're gonna
better.
have to take the
Stick
8.
with the first one.
Sorry.
Okay, you take your first roll of 8 for 78 points of lightning damage. Mathel gives a pretty severe grunt as he actually falls down to one knee as the lightning channels through him.
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Hey, Kappavian, it's your turn.
Do I try and end this?
Yes.
Team?
Did that shock him?
Do I do it?
Yeah, is he still shocked then?
He is still shocked.
Nice.
Yep. I look around to the crowd once again. What's the general consensus of the cheering crowd at the moment?
You definitely swung a couple of people with your Blackguard sympathizer speech. So I would say about 3/4 are behind you.
Nice.
So I like that. That's good.
End it.
2. I
Roll
throw away
Oh,
twice.
the
with the
trap.
2 he's not.
Roll twice.
For the 2, you do 20
no,
first damage with the bear trap.
No.
Roll twice.
Roll twice.
Oh, roll twice. Shocked.
Oh, he's shocked.
Oh,
A 1 is definitely
unlucky.
Yeah. 2 and a 1.
That
Nice
plus
rolls.
one.
Are you bear
I threw
trapping? out of,
backwards.
Fire trap, surely.
Yeah. Still keeping him slowed at least. He
Okay.
gets tangled in the trap.
This
Doesn't
really
hurt.
sucks because if he wasn't slowed, he would run away now, and he has like pretty high speed, so he would get away. But because of the bear trap, he actually can't get away, so he's just gonna have to fight to the death, I'm afraid. It might be a really good or really bad thing for you guys.
Oh.
He can get there. He rushes over towards you, Kappavian, bringing his blades to bear. So he double strikes you twice with multi-strike.
Mm. Yeah, please, no. I hold up my intimidating dagger to try and scare him off.
He hits you for 76 points of physical damage twice.
Okay.
I think
Let
you're
me just do a
down.
little bit of math for a second. I have 12.5
Isn't it
armor,
minus
which
10?
rounds down to 12. Wait, what's minus 10?
Multi-strike is minus 10 damage, I think.
Yeah, I've already minus the 10 this time.
Oh.
So that is 64 points of damage twice, which is 128 damage. I have 99 points of total health, thus bringing my total health pool down to 0. I fell to the
Alright.
floor.
Yeah.
Make-
Fabian
If my
crumples
math
down
is
to the
correct.
ground as Mathel pants. His legs still bleeding from the bear traps.
With
Go,
heavy strike
Daniel.
time. He's still shocked. So I.
His shock is gone now.
Wait, why? She just shocked him
Until
again.
Amy's turn.
Did I? Yeah, did I shock him?
Yeah.
I know
she
you
shocked
didn't
last
shock him
time.
on the last buck.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh.
Wait, what? With 80?
No, it was 78. It was just not enough to shock him.
Oh.
No,
Ooh.
no shock.
Sorry, team.
1?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Calluna, you got this.
You swing wildly with your axe, and he elegantly twists to the side as it completely misses him. Harold is down.
But
Calluna.
I've taken a full round
No
of not taking energy shield damage. I'm up to full ES.
Okay, nice. Calluna, it's your turn to go. No pressure.
So is everyone else just unconscious?
Yep.
Me
Harold and
Harold.
Kappavian are down. You and Daniel are up.
Daniel's up. God damn it. Shit, dang.
You got this.
You got this. Shock him.
You
All
can
right.
do it. Beat his
All
ass.
right, dude.
Beat his ass.
Let's do this, team.
64 points of lightning. Is that a spark, sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a spark.
Okay, you unleash bolts of electricity. They go flowing into Mathel. How's he doing? Oh my god. He has 10 HP left. Okay. Fabian is down. It's Mathel time. Okay. Multi-strike,
Mathel
double
time.
strike on Daniel. He rolls an 8 for a total of 86 physical damage twice.
Oh,
I think you're down.
I'm done.
Daniel crumbles to the ground. It is now Mathel versus Calluna 1v1.
Oh.
So wait, does the person's threshold become lower the lower current HP they have?
For bosses and stuff, yes.
He's crippled for 2
But Mathel's
turns.
just an exile. He just follows the normal exile rules.
Okay.
But for bosses like Brutus, Dominus, stuff
Right.
like that, yeah. Okay, Calluna. I'm telling you right now, Mathel's on 10 HP, so you just basically need to hit him. Just don't roll a 1.
Just don't roll
Okay,
a 1.
I'm standing here. My knees are shaking. You told us to work as a team, Mathel.
Oh, and I.
I wanted to let you go. And I contagion him.
Oh.
A 9 is more than enough. Question: do you want to disable Mathel or do you want to kill him? Calluna.
won't stop coming, will you? You won't let us go. I kill him.
He's like, he falls to his knees as the contagion, like, sickness wraps around him. He starts coughing blood. And he's like, look, I didn't think you guys could beat me, but you did. You're amazing. We can work together. We can be friends. Or we can go our separate ways. You don't need to kill me. You don't need to be that person.
She said
Do
kill.
I believe it? Like, oh, is he telling the truth? I don't know. Yeah, okay. No, I let him go. I let him live.
You sort of withdraw the contagion as he slowly rises to his feet. And he looks at you and he goes, psych! No, I'm kidding. He gives a nod and he goes, I'm a man of honor and I'll never cross swords with any of you again. I owe you mother.
Was that a however angry?
It's over. It's over. He helps you get the rest of them to their feet. And then he shouts to the crowd, he's like, these four truly deserve to be the leaders of San. They have shown they can beat anyone, and I think they can challenge Dominus himself. I'm proud to stand beside these exiles and call them friends and equals.
Show match. We did a show match.
He turns and looks at you, Calluna, specifically, and he gives a nod, and he goes, especially you, Calluna. You've risen head and shoulders above all of them. Good job. The crowd erupts in cheers. At that point, you hear a voice, a cold, chilling, but slightly seductive voice from the entrance of San, as you see Piety herself standing with a very large contingent of blackguards behind her. My, you've been having a lot of fun while I'm away, she says as lightning dances from one hand to the other. Come on, exiles, let's play, she says. As she raises her hand and goes, attack! As you hear the roar of the blackguards with her as they charge ahead of her into San. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we shall leave the set.
Oh, that was a good one.
Are we full HP for this since he helped us out?
Yeah, you guys are full HP. It's all good. And you'll be ready for the next fight. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good time. You actually beat Battle. I'm really impressed. He's really strong.
I think saving him and letting him live and winning over the crowd was actually a big win. I was totally down for killing him, but seeing how the crowd reacted in his speech at the end, I'm like, that's going to pay dividends.
But his loot!
I know Ziz is shocked. I'm sure he'll share after we let him live. He owes us.
Do you want me to tell you what loot you would have gotten if you had killed him?
No!
Do you want to know?
No, what loot we'll get?
They'll never let me let anyone live again.
Look, that being said, having friends is super useful.
No, it isn't.
Like having strong friends, like it helps. So I think this is good for you guys.
Did we gain experience though from that fight?
Yeah, you will gain a level, and you can level up in your own time, off show, and then we can when we're back, you can we'll be ready for the fight with Piety.
Wow.
Sweet.
All right.
We'll get you more loot, buddy.
Ziggy, where can we find more of your channel?
I'm ZiggyD on YouTube and on Twitch. I stream Path of Exile and other games. Come check it out. Thanks for watching Path of Paper, and thanks to our beautiful and handsome and sexy DM, AngryAA, and his amazing scenarios. Very fun.
Amy, where can we find more of you?
This name, GilbertAmie on Twitch. You can find me here. I wanted to thank Angry and all of their support staff, because if you didn't know, we actually have a wiki.
Yes.
It's insane. It's insane. And all of the work that everyone's doing and making sure that we're getting our rolls right and our HP and our ES is all right. So thank
you. Q-Tog?
Hey, twitch.tv/Q-Tog_. And yeah, big thanks to Angry and everyone else for being good at role playing and stuff. It's very fun.
Angry?
Hey guys, I'm Angry, and thanks for watching and engaging. This is a system I designed couple of years ago, so that I'm constantly working on. So I'm glad you guys could enjoy it. I am a professional game master for hire, so if you're interested in hiring me to run a game with your friends or something online, do let me know. You can contact me on Twitter at AngryAfricanZA or richardwestbill@gmail.com. So yeah, thanks guys.
Awesome. And my name is Zizaran, and we're back again same time next week, assuming everybody can make it. Everyone good? Yep. Same time next week, so that's 10 GMT on Tuesdays. I'm going to play more Path of Exile after this, so stay tuned. And thanks for watching.